Are you excited?
Video
Spyro.
games are for assholes, and that's why we love them. Look who's with us.
Jessica.
It's the girl. She was just like, instantly when we were starting, she was like, oh, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be on stream, she said. And I said, okay. Oh, little goober, you're gonna be here all day. Oh, good. Holy shit, it's Spyro the Dragon. It is. Fuck, my hair. Fuck!
Hmm?
I'm having trouble. My fucking... my nail had a little scratchy thing, so it was pulling on my hair. That's a fucking... Here we go. I have a controller. Hello, everyone. I'm gonna play Spyro the Dragon.
Is the sound good? Is it too loud? Or
Is it?
Can you
Is
hear
the
us?
sound good? Does it sound like a Bram? Yeah, this is Handsome Dragon. Yes, it is the one with the dragons that are collectibles. We'll do a new game because it's cool. In the world of dragons.
This is one of those games you grew up with.
It is. It is one of the games I grew up with, actually.
I didn't.
You did not, no. I think this is a really good game. Actually, this is what's kind of funny about this one is that people were really adamant before about Spyro 2 being the best one. Like, everyone was like, yeah, Spyro 2 is the best one. It's like no question. But now people have like turned around a bit, and more people seem to think that the first one is actually the best one. And I agree. I thought that Spyro 2 was the best one before. But it's not. It's the first one. The original Spyro is perfect.
Yeah, so I've only played the Reignited trilogy.
The Reignited.
So I'm like not really accustomed to the PlayStation one.
Look, you can do
I
that.
liked the remix that I played though.
Yeah. You haven't played these.
No.
There was no
well,
door
I played
here?
a few like minutes of this before,
There is no door.
but yeah.
I'm sorry.
But you had this as a kid. This is
I actually didn't have the
childhood.
first one, although
You had
I
the
did
second one?
Yes, I
Oh,
played
okay.
I played this one while I was a kid.
Uh-huh.
Like, I think I played it during my early teenage years. But Spyro 2 and 3 are the ones I owned myself. Yeah. You have your C-bands on, so you will not get...
we did a little test run before, and I found that I got a little bit motion sickness. I always get that, so I
Yeah.
had this acupuncture things that
Acupuncture. Yeah, sure.
that has a little plastic knob. You put it against the vein, and it alleviates motion sickness. Actually, it's
Yeah,
weird.
it's good. So if you have motion sickness, look up C-bands.
Works for
They're good.
cars as well.
Yeah.
Not sure about seasickness, but I would guess that applies as well.
And yeah, the Japanese version of this game is weird. We're gonna save right away. Not that I probably need it.
But when I played all of these, like I
Yeah.
can see how
How-
the games kind of evolve
Yeah.
and like add on to the core, and that's like a thing where like since they are so similar, it's like a Sonic 1, 2, 3 thing where like they add more to it. So like
Come on.
it's a more is more thing. So like I could see why someone would be like, well, you know,
Yeah,
it's more.
Yeah, it's more. So of
but,
course
like,
it's better.
My impression when I played them was also that like I think the first one, granted
just
this was
very
a
clean.
couple years ago, but like my memory of the first one was that it's a little bit more snappy and everything. Like levels are more condensed and everything. It's a little bit like Kazooie, Bunny Tooie as well.
People talk about how the levels or like the bosses are boring, but I don't think it matters.
They're more like big enemies in this
Yeah,
one.
they're more like big
But
enemies.
yeah, it's The third one. Was it the third one that introduced the other characters?
Yes.
That was not a
playable
thing in the
characters.
second one.
No, it wasn't. The Norg. I'll torch him.
Because I played all three in
Yeah.
succession, so they're like a blur in my head.
Well, they are, but like, I think they're cool. It's one of those things where I really hope that Toys for Bob are actually making a
Spyro
fourth one, because God, we
The
deserve that.
revisionist history fourth one.
Yeah, but like, fuck, the fourth Crash Bandicoot game was good.
Yeah,
And yeah, the music is
by
good, yeah.
Stuart Copeland, who was the percussionist in the Police.
Yeah, that's always fun to, because you didn't know that before, I think. Before
No,
you
I knew
played
before.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
I thought we talked
I
about it,
like-
and you were like, "Oh,
No, I liked the Police when
I like the Police before you."
when I was a teenager. I
Yeah.
haven't listened to them in a while. Like I think I still like them. I like Senyata Mandata, the third
Yeah.
album.
They're cops, though.
I think that's my favorite one. Cops.
They're
No,
cops.
my dad liked them when I was a kid, so like it was one of those like early bands that I got into because it was the home.
Oh yeah, right. You need to.
Toys
get
for
the-
Bob made a Call of Duty, but that's released now.
Wait, what are you talking about? Toys for Bob?
I thought the news was that TFB were making COD now.
Oh yeah. No. It's like all the Activision staff, basically from all the studios, were basically shipping in to make a bunch of Call of Duty things. But Toys for Bob are supposedly working on another Crash thing, and they have been like mischievously hinting about Spyro for.
Are they big enough to potentially have like two teams?
I don't
same
know,
time?
but I
We
think
checked
like,
their like work history yesterday, and we were kind
Yeah,
of
it's kinda
surprised that
funny.
they had been at it since 1990.
yeah,
They made the Pandemonium games.
on PlayStation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they made
Oh, I'm sorry. I pressed,
bunch of,
I
like,
pressed the button.
licensed
No, I killed
games.
him.
Madagascar on GameCube. and
Yeah,
shit.
they made a Madagascar games on GameCube.
Yeah, but
God, that's just kind of funny.
judging by that, it would seem that they probably don't have like the working force to make two things at the same time.
But I
Maybe
don't
kind of
know.
like alternate.
Things might
sorta.
change now too,
It could be
with
different.
Microsoft being.
Monkey Paw curls and we get the Legend of Spyro 4. So I haven't played anything apart from the first 3 Spyro games. So like, what does that mean?
I don't think they can. I don't believe they will make a bad one. Skylanders they also made, yes.
So Legend of Spyro, are those like infamously bad or something?
Well, no, there are a fan base for them, as you might expect, because the
is
Legend
that
of
the one
Spyro.
where there's like more dragons? There's a girl dragon or something.
Yes, Cinder. You mean?
And Spyro is a little bit more edgier.
Yes,
He's like a
it's the one
teenager.
where Elijah Wood plays Spyro.
Oh, I thought it was Enter the Dragonfly.
That's the same series, I'm pretty sure. Either way, they're free games. It's a trilogy, basically.
Okay.
So it's like Dawn of the Dragon and something. I never played them because I wasn't a baby then.
Yeah, because I thought
But as you
Legend
might
of
imagine,
Spyro was the redesign. Because that's not Enter the Dragonfly.
it doesn't. Whatever. It's
Yeah.
not Enter the Dragonfly. Enter the Dragonfly is the fourth one that Stuart Copeland still made the music for. And then you have the Legend of Spyro shit, and then that's free games of stuff. But I don't care for them because that was after my time as a Spyro fan. Did I get the key? Yeah, I did get the key. Good.
I don't know
No,
anything about
no,
SpongeBob,
so-
so I wouldn't be
no.
able to tell.
That was also a bit. No, we didn't have a lot of that stuff. Enter the Dragonfly Spyro 4, yeah, exactly. And it's jank. But yeah. It's kind of you know, the what were we talking about? Legend thing. I never got into them because that was after I played originals and then I fell off there. But if you were a kid playing those, you might imagine that being the same like fervor as someone playing Sonic Adventure 2, and maybe Shadow the Hedgehog.
Sonic 06.
Yeah, you can perhaps
Star
imagine
Fox
that.
Assault and those.
Yes, you can imagine that stuff where that just resonates with a like a
tween audience.
Yeah, the tween audience where they're like,
I'm a grown up now, but I still want to play this game about the dragon.
It's so, oh my god, it's so deep. And like, you know, it's so dark and very,
and people die.
Yeah, exactly, and it's very sexy. But it's not really. It's I don't know. It's they were they were past my prime, I guess. Not my stuff. Spyro 2 and 3, yes. Oh, I didn't see what this was. Legend of Spyro games. I never grew up with Spyro, so I've never played any. Well, the only thing you need to know is that the Insomniac games 1 to 3 are certified PlayStation classics.
Yeah.
They're the ones you get in the Reignited trilogy. And those remakes are
They're
excellent.
very one-to-one. Like, I guess, like,
Yeah,
they
they're very
add
close.
stuff to it. Like,
They actually made an engine where they could pull out the maps from this game.
Yes. Oh, I just meant, like, they add, like,
Yeah.
visually to it. So, like,
Oh, hell
this
yeah.
barren landscape here is the same, but a lot of times there will be so much detail and stuff that it's almost not recognizable, but, like, it's
Yeah.
functionally the same game.
Are you spiraling out of control here? Yeah. I love this game. It's really good. It's a very chill game. Sometimes I just start this one to just chill out. Just hang out. Have a good time. You know. It's very nice.
Spyro's just like running like a dog or something. His head down.
And then you can do... No, they don't burn. Fuck. There are some trees that burn, and it's very fun. Oh! But yeah, that's everything. I never played any Spyro games after this one, so it's or after these ones.
The PlayStation.
The PlayStation classics, you know. So I don't know. Those were my games.
It's kind of funny because like Spyro and Crash were kind of going to the same like beats
Yeah,
at the same time. Although
they were
like
close.
eventually
I think they
Spyro
were...
got edgy and Crash got, I don't know, the later Crash games before the reboot.
It went places.
Wasn't there one where like we're doing like a body cop thing with
Yeah,
the doctor?
Twinsanity.
What's his name?
Bob Dylan.
No,
Yes.
he's called like Insane or something.
No.
I don't know much
I'll just
about,
leave it there.
I don't know much about Crash.
Did I
played,
get
like,
everything?
the first one. No, the second one I
I
played.
got all the... Did I get all the dragons? I don't know if I got all the dragons.
Maybe.
I think I got all the dragons. Never mind. It doesn't matter.
So
I got
no
all
way
the
to, like,
gems.
double check.
What do you mean? Double check? Double check what?
No, he says is there no way to double check?
If I had all the dragons?
Yeah, like the
no,
stats.
never mind. It doesn't matter. I got all the gems. That's
Does
what
it look different from Bob on
matters.
Battlefield or Peach Castle Outdoors here? I know. And it's kind of funny because this is like the designated first level, but every time I play this game I forget, like kind of my eyes just glance over it, so it just goes somewhere else. I like I gravitate towards the hedge maze.
Yeah. That's a fun level too. Because this one, the Dark Hollow, that's a fun
Oh my
one.
god, yeah, there was one where it crashed like a tribal
Yes.
tattoo.
Yes. Crash of the Titans. There were 2 games actually. Mind Over Mutant was the second one. I think. But that was not my time either.
Yeah, it's just like
I
I
love
kinda
these guys.
realized
Look at
that-
them. He has a little steak.
I kind of realized that like at the age 11, 12, I was at a I was at a crossroads. I bought Sonic Adventure 2 unknowingly. I had played the first 2 games before that, but like I got really into Sonic, really into Sonic after that. But like I realized now that I might as well have bought like a Crash or Spyro game instead of the Sonic game, and then my life would have taken a very different turn.
You would have become you would probably have a dragon, like a dragon so nice. Yeah, like maybe you would be one of those dragon girls.
No, so like in the Star Fox video, we would have had like a scaly suit. I don't think so. I don't think
yes,
so.
you would. I know it's true.
But what if I had played Crash?
Trash.
Crash.
I thought you said trash. Then you would have become a gamer.
I haven't played that in time. I want to play it.
Yeah,
I like
I haven't played it
haptic
either.
dance.
I have it on my wish list on Steam, but every time it goes on sale, I never buy it. And that's my fault. Trash Bandicoot. It's true. When I was playing Spyro, my brother, he was playing fucking Crash Bandicoot. So yes, Trash Bandicoot. It's much harder than Spyro as well, and that's just bullshit.
So it was kind of like your big brother was like, I'm a grown up and I'm
No,
cool,
actually,
I'm
he's
playing Crash,
not.
and you were
He
like a
never
little
fucking
baby.
finished that.
You were just like, oh, I'm such a little baby, I'm playing Spyro.
I thought Spyro was more fun. Fuck you.
No, I'm just...
Eat my ass. You know it's a better... Like, Spyro is just better. He's cool and he loves being a little boy. You know. He loves being a little boy. He loves being a little boy.
4 Crash game was made by the devs that later made the Lego game. So are you talking about Traveler's Tales? Was that Traveler's Tales?
What do you mean?
For a Spyro game.
Did you say Spyro or Crash?
The 4 Crash game was made by the devs
Yes.
that later made the Lego game.
Yes, that's true. It's called Wrath of Cortex.
Yeah, I remember that one.
And
I remember
Traveler's
adverts
Tales,
for
because they were the ones working on Spyro, I think, as well, for a little bit,
I remember
but not but yeah,
like the Crash.
the Karsh,
What was it called? The 4th one.
the Wrath of Cortex.
Yeah, that was one of those bizarre like things where suddenly there
They
was
were
a
on
Crash
GameCube.
game on like
Yeah.
Nintendo.
Yeah, and you're like what?
Right after there was a Sonic game on Nintendo, so he's like, oh,
Yeah, everything's just happening, right?
and he's like, oh, okay.
Here we go. It's just kind of funny, that period where, you know, things just were on other systems, and I think that might have made some people just think that everything was possible, so suddenly Master Chief should be in Smash. Things like that.
Yeah, I always assumed before that Sony owned Crash and Spyro, but that
Yeah, but they
wasn't-
never did.
Yeah,
They never
it's
actually owned
Universal,
them.
and that's so weird. It's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck does Universal do now?
Because they are just very like Sony products.
Yeah, and it's
Like
kinda
no
like-
one associates fucking Crash Bandicoot and Spyro with anything else other
You
than
know,
PlayStation.
now that I think about it, So Universal, a movie studio, were like, we're gonna make a game publishing thing.
Yeah.
And they had Crash and Spyro in the 90s. That's
you can
pretty
hear me.
fucking good, actually.
Yeah.
And then they were just
sold
like,
them.
"Bleh."
Hell yeah, 100.
Because like,
In this one, you can't do the little flutter
that's the sort of
thing.
expansion you would expect they would like try to
But it's-
hone in on.
Spyro does fit as a PlayStation mascot. Not only, like, the thing with this is that compared to Crash Bandicoot, for example, this one, because it's more, like, it has the open areas and stuff like that, it is a bit more advanced, I think. It looks that way, at least.
It's a typical Mark Cerny game.
It's a typical Mark Cerny game, yeah.
Where it was just like,
Just showing
you know what we can do with a PlayStation?
Fucking
I'm
ever.
gonna do like double that shit by just being really efficient. Show me a picture of an ear and I'll do it.
No one will ever understand that.
So
I feel like Spyro Crash equals Sony idea has softened a lot. Yeah, now of course.
yeah, of course.
It's been what? Fucking
I mean,
30 years.
mostly softened by the fact that they're on different consoles. Because,
Yeah.
like, that was, of course, a thing where they were only on PlayStation.
For a while, yeah.
Yeah.
So it just makes sense that would lighten up after a while. Knack. Yes, but like you know, Mark Cerny is a guy. He innovates and makes knack.
Yeah, it's weird. Mark Cerny was... Mark
He's
Cerny
instrumental.
worked-
Okay, wait. Before we say this, like Mark Cerny, you have to look up this guy because
He's
is
been in everything.
yeah, like he's so instrumental to like probably a lot of games that you like, and he's kind of just a guy who makes things work.
Yeah, he like started... I've told this story before.
I don't know if you did.
But
Hey, Spyro.
Spyro.
And don't be afraid.
Afraid?
Of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks, plummeting into
I love
prehistoric
this one.
glaciers.
That.
Knack. Knack is the greatest innovation of all time. It's true.
Yeah, so Mark Cerny started his career by like making Marble... What, did he make or did he just port it?
No, he made it himself.
He
I
made
think.
it Marble Madness like as a teenager or something. He kind of made that game. Isometric ball game.
Oh wait.
And then he worked on Sega Technical Institute in America.
Yeah.
So he worked on Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Yeah.
He worked on the Ooze.
The ooze. Yeah.
I learned it recently because I misremembered him working on comics, but it was the Ooze.
No.
Then he worked
Oh,
on...
you can't
Did he
do
work on
the-
Crash Bandicoot?
I think he did at some point.
He worked on Spyro. He worked on Ratchet and Clank. He worked on Jak and Daxter. He worked on...
I'm sorry, I'm doing bad.
Wasn't there some more?
He has.
Then he
worked on
started working on
everything.
like PlayStation in general. So he had like the press conference where he talked about the PS5.
He basically is one of the
3D scans your ear or some shit, so it can do like the cool sound. And we were kind of joking in between ourselves that Mark Cerny.
Actually, I
really-
wasn't. You did. That was
we
just
were
you
so
just
bored
kept,
watching that.
You
fucking
just kept doing
thing.
it.
But it was.
fucking
imagine
fuck.
him being turned on by pictures of ears. Or some
I
shit.
didn't do that. Kiki has been so fucking adamant about that joke, and I never found it funny. I was just like, yeah, okay, it's the ear thing again. Okay. There we go. Fucking hell, Spyro, you fucking nerd.
Of course, he worked on Knack. That's what I forgot.
Yeah, he worked on that. But like if there is a platforming game that you've fucking played, chances are he has been involved in it in
Where's
some
my
way.
phone? I wanna
That's not
find-
Nintendo.
Oh, it's over there.
It doesn't matter.
I wanna-
We're not
I
gonna
wanna
look
see
at
the
you. We
complete
can't
list.
even see you.
I want to see the complete
You're
list
half.
of Mark Cerny game. His ludology
I hate the word
ludology is a Wikipedia-ass word.
I hate it. It's really bad. Oh no, please!
Ah!
Spyro, why are you dying? Please go up. Fucking hell. There we go.
Don't act until you try it.
I like Knack. Shut up.
Is Knack platform game?
Yes.
Or is it a beat 'em up?
Well, it is both. It's a platforming beat 'em up thing. I think Knack is fine.
I think
it's not,
Knack is back.
Like it's not. He is back.
Is Knack back?
But also it's fine. Or the Nils. No one can say Nils. Like that's really funny because a lot of them have Scandinavian names. Hello, Yuzuka.
Oh, they do? Astor and Nestor?
Yeah.
Are those like Scandinavian names?
I said there were a lot of ones. I don't know if Astor.
No, those are the only ones I remember because
I think those are just like fantasy-ish. Astor and
Nils.
Astor.
Nils Holgersson.
Nils Holgersson. Really important Swedish character. Fundamental to the Swedish canon.
Yuzuka disappeared.
Oh, did she go away? Where did
The
she go?
hallway. She's just...
You're
she
too
wants to be
loud, you
allowed.
fucking assholes.
Scandinavia is a fancy world though, that's the thing.
Almost.
Devlin, that's not a Scandinavian name.
I had the worst itch on the tip of my wing. Oh, did you know that you get your longest glides by pressing X?
Yes,
at
I
the
know.
very top of your jump?
America is not a fantasy world. That's more like hell. I'm doing crimes. I'm sorry. The name that keeps surprised me the most in the English pronunciation is Joachim. So different in Swedish and English.
Wait, how is it pronounced?
Joachim.
Joachim.
Yeah, Joachim. But in Swedish it's Joachim.
It's also I have a following in the One Piece fandom. So like there's the Viking giant nation of Elbaf.
Oh yeah, no one can say the names.
Where they have a bunch of Scandinavian names. So there's one like minor character called Yad.
Shad!
And every fucking person calls her Gert.
Gert! Yad.
Yeah.
Like I understand that's a hard one.
Yeah.
That's not an easy one. Like it's more like if you would say it in English, it would probably be Gerd.
Yeah, that's why they call it Gert.
Yeah, but Gert. Gert. No. It's Yad. My mother almost has a variant of that name. Ingegerd. So yeah, which is weird since I'm so used to the Swedish pronunciation. Joachim. No.
Well, that's
I think Joachim is a different version of it. I think that's from another.
Yeah.
Because like Joachim is not.
So you can also Joaquin.
Yeah, I think that's just like I think that's not a terribly uncommon name, like in general. Hey, cool girls! Hello.
Oh no, Gunnar.
Gunnar sounds really cool.
Yeah,
and then
sounds
and
like
then when you know how it's actually pronounced, when you say like
Gunnar.
Yes, Gunnar. Hej allihop, det är jag, Gunnar. Hej allihop, det är jag, Gunnar.
Then there's also the whole situation with O, Ä, Ö, or
Yeah.
extra letters.
We talked about that last time when we said people say instead of blåhaj, they say blaji
Blaji.
for the
Yeah,
the Swedish
we-
the IKEA shark.
Yeah, we have the name Björn, which is his bear, but people say Bjorn.
Bjorn. Björn.
There's also the music artist Björk, which people call Björk as well, which is like no.
Yeah. I don't think everything
that's,
sounds lame in
Icelandic.
Swedish. I have one thing I really enjoy is like one thing that is really cool about like Swedish and a lot of these languages is that you actually can put words together to make new words.
Yeah.
And sometimes you can make things that sound really cool, especially if you want to make fantasy things.
Or IKEA furniture.
Yeah. Or IKEA furniture. But it's like, where did he go? Did he jump down? Yes.
Jocko Mölk. Just
Oh,
I forgot about Yoko Milk.
Yoko Milk. Oh, yeah. That's actually one of my biggest pet peeves. But also, it's so funny that I don't want that. I never want people to stop.
Yeah,
But like,
please keep putting dots above
yeah,
your words, thinking
please
it's
put
cool
umlauts
because it's not.
in your things because it makes everything you make sound stupid.
It's
Okay,
very
let's-
silly.
Let's go.
The fucking asshole. He's stealing the eggs.
Yeah, what a fucking dickhead. I got it. Whoop.
It was also back to the One Piece thing. The plot point. They had the fast, and the character Big Mom wanted a little pastry sweet,
Yeah.
a semla.
Oh, semla.
and then so you have these people talking about it, and you're just like,
Yeah.
the semla.
Yeah, you know.
Gonna get the
okay,
semla.
okay. So that's actually a really funny thing. There is one guy in the One Piece community who basically talks in a really deep voice all the time.
This on YouTube,
and
yeah.
like it's presented, you know, like he's like, you can do it.
He has a
please.
good reading voice.
Yeah, he has a good reading
He's
voice,
like-
but it's really funny.
Luffy has finally overcome his match against Kaido.
But will he finish? and then he says a word like semla.
The semla.
Like if
word.
it's a really cool thing, and it's like, and we're just like, dude, that's just something we eat for like semla.
Yeah.
It's a little pastry thing that just like kind of sucks. And then you have one day where you just eat them because reasons. Like fettisdagen. What the fuck?
It's like when Lord of the Rings has Varys, which is just wolf in Swedish with different spelling.
Oh yeah, that's actually really
What is
common.
happening in One Piece? Well, there's a break now, like a 1 month break. Luffy won against Kaido.
That's not too much of a spoiler, I
No,
think.
he won. He won against
He
the
won
villain.
against the
It was
big
kind of
guy.
like...
Oh no.
It had been drawn out for so long that it was kind of like finally, but also it felt kind of jarring and sudden.
Wait,
So
does
people
he
are
have
just kind
more?
of confused
He's not
about it.
supposed to have more. No, okay, never mind. Okay, let's... Am I not supposed
I'm not
to?
saying more than that because it's kind of spoilery.
Yeah.
And like this is not a
Wait, shouldn't
One
I be
Piece
able to-
content thing, so like maybe you should talk to the fairy.
I don't think I should.
To like act. Yeah, you press the button first. Well, aren't you?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm gonna say. It's supposedly ending soon. Well,
Supposedly.
define soon.
Yeah.
In One Piece time, perhaps. No, actually, no.
So they're gonna start the next, the last.
Wait, do I need to maybe finish the boss?
The last part in Japanese. People are translated as like the last arc or anything. The thing with story arcs in One Piece is that people kind of have no definition of it. Sometimes people will be like, "Oh, an arc is just an island," but that makes no sense.
No.
Most of the time it makes sense because like it's self-contained, but like a lot of people would be like, no, every time they are on an island in One Piece it's a new thing, and it's just like no.
That's
And
not how
I would
arcs work.
assume that the end of the series will include more than one island, so like definitely not.
Yeah. That's not how arcs work.
Yeah.
I love these guys, the fucking dogs who you burn and they're like... they flatten you. That's funny. Well, the... Oh,
I love this really intense music in this
Oh, yeah,
level
it's really
for
cool.
this cool boss
also,
that's
like,
defeated
this
in like 2
this
seconds.
is one of the best parts where you get the... like, you can see the skyboxes in this game. They're really cool. Do-do-do-do-do. I like this a lot.
You want to talk about your heresy, by the way?
My heresy?
You're playing this with an Xbox controller.
I can play it with a PlayStation controller if I want.
You're not gonna switch now.
No, we're not gonna switch now. That would be too much work. Oop. And you can't turn the camera with the And then the theme comes in, of course. Do, 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 do. You can't turn the camera with the analog stick. You gotta do it with the shoulder buttons.
Shoulder buttons. It's kind of weird.
Old video
Well,
game.
it's not weird. Not for the time.
No, actually, it's not weird. It makes perfect sense.
Yeah, it's just that like it's kind of funny that like a lot of PlayStation games
just had a
used
stick that
analog,
didn't...
but they didn't use the second one. It's just kind of like, why did they make 2 sticks?
I
Was
don't
that just
know.
like a just in case?
Oh, aren't here a bunch of fuckos? Yeah.
This is, yeah, we should probably clarify. We are not making a Spyro video. We are making.
Well, maybe sometime. Who knows? Probably not.
Yeah, but maybe you should play Legend of Spyro.
No,
and
I
be
don't
like,
want
"This
to
is
make
good,
a.
actually."
No, I don't want to make a. Fuck. Oh God.
So yeah, we are. I said recently
Oh, I love that guy.
that we would make a Pokemon video. That's not happening. I kind of hit a wall.
It's gonna be
it's-
at some point, probably.
Been pushed back. I'm making.
Be careful, Spyro.
Can I say what it is?
No, I don't think so. Let's,
At least
let's
like what
save it.
franchise it is?
No, let's save
Okay.
it because we don't want to say something too early.
Yeah, that's probably for the better.
But,
Every time I say like, oh, the next one's gonna be this, it never is that one. So
I remember beating up this boss and not even realizing it was a boss. Yeah, well, that's the cool part about this game. I love this guy, for example. Like, this is just a good boss. Like, look at him. He's so cool. And he has his little henchman. He's just like, yeah, you do the thing. And then you just torch him a little bit and he's like jumping away. It's really good. I love it. Ooh. And he's so cool.
Yeah, but I have started writing the next script.
And he's just a sheep. That's so fun. It's just so fucking fun. Where he's like, he's just a sheep and
He's a fraud.
yeah, he's toasty.
Well, he becomes toasty when you toast him.
Yeah. And then he can hit you with his legs, but we're not gonna let him. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, well, I've started writing that one. It shouldn't be too long, probably.
This month though, don't expect a video in July. We basically haven't
Yeah,
said
even
anything.
if we finish it, we might just delay because we kind of like releasing at the beginning of the month.
We haven't said anything yet, but I think we will just take this month to like finish the Star Fox bonus video,
yeah, that one.
and it's basically finished. It's gonna be out this
yeah,
in this like the next few days.
Yeah.
Basically during the
Next week,
weekend.
definitely.
No, the weekend.
The
For
weekend,
sure.
okay.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna make it.
That's for patrons, though.
Yeah, that's for patrons.
all patrons.
Patreon.com/transparens. Yeah, the Patreon link.
Does that overlap with this yet?
It does.
Should we?
Maybe we should add a different color. No, don't move it. Maybe
is
we
it
should
like
put it
maybe
up a bit. Let's put it up a bit. Where is it? Which one is
It's
it?
a chat box. It says chat box
No,
in the middle.
not the chat box. I was thinking about the picture. The Patreon picture.
Nah, I think it's easier to just make the chat box
No,
a little
fuck
bit
that.
smaller.
No, it's not easier. Wait, which one is it?
Which one?
This one. The little picture. Wait a
The
second.
little picture?
The fuck. Never
The
mind.
frame? For
No,
the camera?
this one. That's easier. Just move it up a bit.
Okay.
We'll do that for now. Shut up.
I'm sorry.
I hope people like the new thing we made.
I fiddled around with it earlier today.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think it looks
making
pretty good.
something.
Like we fixed the thing so you can watch the VODs later. No, it doesn't work. How do you do this? I don't remember.
Can you do like a ground pound or something?
No.
Yeah, also...
It's just supposed to work, I think.
we
Maybe it's because it's a fucking pirated code.
No. So we recently started uploading VODs
Never mind, I
of
don't
all
wanna do it.
streams on the bonus channel. Sadly, because we did one playing The Legend of Zelda.
That
first
one's
one.
lost.
That one's lost because I never downloaded the VOD. And it's gone now.
Ironically, it isn't transparent. Well, I like peacekeepers. That's just a fun world. We might have to tinker a bit with just with the Patreon thing. Maybe we'll make the blue a little bit taller. So
Taller?
yeah, like a longer, so it covers the Patreon link. You don't get what I'm saying. Never mind. It
how
doesn't
do you
matter.
make a color tall?
No, but you drag it out so it covers the thing. How hard is that to understand? God. Do you get it now? You still don't get it.
No.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking destroy. If you fucking make blue, go down across it so there's more of it. Do you understand? You can't do that. Never mind. Do you understand?
Whatever. We'll
Oh
talk
my
about
God,
it later.
I'm so
I'm
mad.
not paying attention. I'm sorry.
I'm so mad. I love these guys. I don't think you have heard these guys before,
I love
because
that
you have
they're-
only heard in the
They're firing a cannonball
into
into
the other cannon. This is a very good world. I like that it's just called Peacekeepers when it's clearly
It's a war zone.
yeah, it's just a weird place. Like really, I mean, logically speaking, a color can be taller. Like, I'm just saying that the fucking Patreon link, there should be more underneath it. Okay? Do you get it? Kiki doesn't understand. I hate this. I'm so mad.
But we can just make the chat shorter. I don't get it.
Why
are you
why does the chat need to be shorter? Maybe the chat wants to be
like
taller.
yeah, well, just that it cuts off right beneath it. Like,
Oh, he's a little boy. Yeah, but like me, whatever. Never mind. It doesn't matter. I don't know if I said
politics
it
in Spyro. Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
more likely than you think. Oh!
Spyro lore is deepest lore.
But yeah, I hope you like the new layout we made, because it's fun. We want to make the streams look better in general.
Yeah. We
Because
also
there
have
are
the
some
shadow
things
screen now, which we didn't have last time.
like this streaming channel has been a lot of different things across the years, so it doesn't have like anything really clear cut. There is, I don't want people to make a bunch of like bits, donations and subscribe to the channel, because like Twitch takes 50% of that shit, and that's just kind of useless.
Yeah.
When you're like, oh yeah, you gave like $5 and then just half of it goes to us. That kind of sucks. For everyone involved, really. Mostly for the people giving, because I don't think they want to give to Twitch.
Yeah, isn't it Amazon?
It is Amazon,
Fuck
so you don't want to
Amazon.
give them that. So I'm just gonna say, don't do that. That's why we have the Patreon link and nothing else, because, you know, if you wanna support us on Patreon. That's the best place to do it. Oh shit, he had a voice like, wait, what did he have? What was I thinking? Oh, it was Shabunga, for fuck's
No,
sake.
it's you can buy a Flamingo clip still on the Twitch channel.
Hello, Kiki, didn't you hear? What can you buy? What you get? Wait, you can buy. How?
Yeah,
Anyway,
it was like very
wait,
early.
listen to this. It's just Shabunga. Listen to him, Conan.
Thank you for releasing me.
I'm Shabunga. Thank you for releasing me. However, have you considered donation incentive for Kiki to wear the fursuit? Well,
I'm not doing that today. I'm sorry.
no.
Not in summer,
There.
because we recorded. Sorry. We
Yeah.
recorded the Star Fox video like in May,
Yeah.
before it got hotter.
No, it's just
And
terrible.
fursuiting when it's like actually
Now
hot,
it's not hot though.
it's a little bit.
No, it's not. Patron stretch goal though. We have. Can you? I don't think you can put that on here. Although there should be a Streamlabs link somewhere, but I haven't put it anywhere. I think maybe it's on the channel. I don't know. At least then, the money doesn't go to Jeff Bezos's fucking laundry room or whatever.
Do you think Jeff Bezos does his laundry or just buys new clothes?
Of course he doesn't do his laundry. Either way, if
No,
he
not
buys
like
it or not.
that he has laundry, or that he just buys new stuff
Well,
every time.
I would like to think. I would like to think that he just buys new clothes because he's a little bitch. You can go in here. Did you know?
I'm
there he is.
eating
Polly.
Yeah, with super crunchy.
Super crunchy.
A little bit salty.
They're actually the only ones that are good.
They're not at all like regular Polly.
No, they're not even
Like,
close.
I don't even know why they're called Polly, because like
This jump is a
Cloetta
bit.
is making a bunch of different chocolates, so like it's not a brand thing.
I like him.
Well, it is a
walking up
brand
there.
thing, but
Did you hear Elon's yacht got stuck in a river? I thought that was. What did you do?
no,
I thought that I thought that was
I got
that
it.
wasn't Elon. I thought that was. I thought that was the guy.
Putin.
No, no.
There was some Russian fucking thing.
No, not that guy. I was thinking about fucking who were we talking about? I forgot this. Jeff Bezos. I thought that was the guy. He wanted them to fucking take down a bridge for him to get out, and they were like, "Fuck that, fuck you." I don't know if they actually got him out, but maybe. Did you die?
I kind of got it in the wrong pipe.
Why? I love that guy using the little guy. Boom, boom.
Wah, wah.
Like, the sounds in this game are really good.
Spyro is such like a... You know what Spyro is? Spyro is like a game maker's toolkit game. Because it's just like... you it's a 3D platformer, so how do you alleviate like the difficulties? You have a little fairy collecting your collectibles, and then you have the gliding, and then you have like the running, which like centers the camera. It's like every decision is kind of like overly clever.
Yeah.
And it's really like, this is a very 3D contemplative 3D game.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It
But never mind.
feels very designed. I don't know.
You
like,
feel very designed. Anyway, Jeff Bezos. I like that. Jeff Bezos. What a fucking asshole. Like, if you're Jeff Bezos, you should probably be like a little sad boy. Jeff Bezos. Best friend with Jordan Peterson.
Jeff Bozo.
Jeff Bezos. Jeff Gramble Bamble.
Yeah, Jeff Graham.
Jeffrey Benzine. Why are we making a bunch of weird names for Jeff Bezos? Bezos should have the jacks dismantled instead of the bridge. Yeah, absolutely.
Spironolactone.
What does that mean?
Is that
Oh yeah,
like a hormone thing?
I think you're thinking of Spyro.
Spyro, nothing.
I don't know what.
Spyro, like the comic character?
Jeff
We'll
Bezos.
see who cancels who.
We'll see who cancels who. I love that became a meme because he's such a fucking joke.
Anti-androgen, yeah. Yeah, I had Androkur, it was called.
Andrew.
Now I don't need it anymore because my body is not producing any of that stuff anymore.
Verjuger. Oh yeah. Let's go this way. Let's jump and fly. I love these little
Andros Cure.
Andros Cure. Yes.
It's from Venom.
Andros was a trans person, and that's why they that's why General Pepper banished the poor soul. So the war was all his fault.
Remember Star Fox?
I remember Star Fox. I made a video that was too fucking long.
Oh gosh.
Look at, just wait until I make the Spyro video that's 4 hours long.
4 hours?
That's not gonna happen. I could
never.
I could never.
Don't even suggest it.
I couldn't even talk about it that long. You're making a lot of noise.
I'm sorry.
No, you're screaming in my ear.
Andros was a woke moralist.
Andros was a woke moralist. We should make a...
Someone should do, like the little Star Fox comm window with his Jordan Peterson.
The com window?
The comm, like the communications network.
Oh. All the things. Poor Andorf. Yeah. Andorf. That's what he's called in Japanese.
Can you like steer him when you're flying in the loader screen in this one? Is that just reignited?
That's in Reignited.
Not in this one.
No. I think they just added that for the... I love this shit where they're like, they see him die and they're like, oh!
Huh. Oh no.
And then they're doing this.
They're mooning?
Yeah, they're showing their asses.
Do you think Mark Cerny made this?
I think Mark Cerny made that. Star Fox com window. Yeah, you know. You know what I'm talking about. I love those sounds. They're good. Star Fox com window is the next game in the franchise.
Star Fox comm window.
Star Fox com window, only for the Nintendo Switch. That's what they would say.
the Nintendo Direct where there's like,
No, I don't want to go.
you're finally back again. Star Fox comm window.
Stay here. Gonna get the little.
Shouldn't you save the dragon? Yeah, save the dragon.
Yeah, but I'm taking care of business.
It's Magnus.
Magnus.
Hi, Spyro.
Magnus.
He sounds like a Magnus.
Make sure to keep him strong, man. Lots of butterflies.
Lots of butterflies.
Yeah. Sequel to Star Fox Guard. So you use the gamepad to look through the windows to see people come. That's hilarious.
Star Fox glory hole.
I hate it. I hate it here. Oh god. Star Fox coming. I'm trying my best to not.
Did Twitch censor that, or did you censor it? Remind me, chat, that censored is a thing. So I'm not sure, like, because someone wrote "com" before that, so
It shouldn't be censored. Thanks. Now we know cum is a thing. It's true. Banned for saying cum.
can you be?
No, you can't be I don't think so. That would be really weird if they're like, you said cum. That would probably be a really weird... hello? Yeah, there we go. Is it this way? There we go. I don't want to do night flight. I hate the flying levels. I don't hate them. I just don't like them. Oh, Spyro, you're dying! What do you what?
Spyro, you die.
Spyro, you die! Let's go in here and get the Gruber stank. This guy, the Gruber stank. Here he is. No, hello. I got you, you nerd.
Ah, starfox.video. Yeah, you can go to your browser in a new link. Don't leave this stream.
Yeah, don't leave the stream.
Oh, it's Gunnar.
Gunnar.
Done, Spyro.
You can
Good work, and I know you'll
open a new tab, write starfox.video, see what happens.
Oh yeah, does that work? Have you checked it?
Is this a virus now?
Have you checked if it works?
I'm pretty sure it does.
Spyro super died. My fucking oh my god, no. You nerd. Come here. I killed him.
It works.
Oh, nice, cool. We didn't make that, by the way.
Yeah, it was gifted to us.
It was gifted to us by a patron supporter. For some reason, like oh, candy on my arm. How do I get there? Is it up here?
What was it, you Platypus, who did the Starfox video? I'm horrendously bad at remembering.
We have
Who did
almost
what?
200 patrons.
Yeah.
I think it's fair to perhaps not remember all of it. I remember most people who say things to me. But it's hard. I can't remember everything.
Yeah, so it is you.
Oh, so it is you.
No,
No, I'm sorry. It was just a joke.
I didn't mean it like that.
No.
Oh, it's you.
Good work. Fuck. I haven't gone into any levels, right?
You did that one, Dry Canyon.
I did do that one.
You know what? I must say though that so the first world in this game is pretty nice, and then the second world is just fucking brown.
Yeah. It's just war instantly. It should
It's
direct to the
fucking
video.
Brown cliffs.
Yeah.
And brown ground.
It does.
Okay, this one's a bit different.
This one, I love these guys. They have a little shield cape.
I like the idea of the shields being overheated when you flame them.
Yeah.
It's a fun idea.
And then you can do this. Oh, Kiki sneeze. Achoo! One more time. Achoo!
Ah, fuck.
Good work. You did it.
Is this the Spanish level?
It's the one where they spank the guys with the shields. I like
There's
the,
also
I
like
like
a
the wait
thing
wait
with-
I like these. Look. You shake it off.
There's also a thing with games. A shield, you can understand a shield to be okay, that's something you can't attack, something you need to get around. And to some extent you do in this game, but it's use your flame ability
No.
and it will overheat it.
No, that's not what it does. What do you mean?
Doesn't it?
No. That's not how it works.
Oh,
Look.
wait.
Look. So you.
Can't
if
you flame them and then it overheats? Oh, I thought I saw you do
all
that
these
before.
enemies you have to.
Okay, so then it's not a clever thing. Fuck it.
No, it's the difference between the big ones you can't. Sharks.
Forget everything I said.
Yeah, you're.
I thought you
stupid.
overheated them.
No. Oh, I loved it. When they land. What are they saying? You're the one checking chat the best. Because I can't.
Remember having to Google where last gems were on this level. Isn't it like a little island off in the distance that like
it's on
weird
behind
goddesses
everything
thing?
basically. I have I shouldn't have problem with it.
No, because you're so good at this.
No, I've just played it a shit ton. God.
We should have like a speedrun clock.
No, I'm not speedrunning. Clearly not. I'm being very slow. I'm just chilling. I'm just taking it easy, friend. Here you can do, I think, if you jump correctly. Yeah.
Wow, speed strat.
It is a speed strat, actually.
Do you think speedrunners actually do that, or do they just like glitch into a wall and like beat
No,
the
they
game?
do that. I'm pretty sure they do that. Oh! I did a bad thing. I'm a stupid motherfucker. I just ran. Bam. Let's go. Poi, poi. I think bashing the shield, guys, is unintuitive. No, it's not. It's perfect.
But charging with your horns, that should do the trick.
He's even learning. He's even teaching you what to do. He's like, you need to charge those motherfuckers. And you're supposed to go like, ah, I see, Dad. Oh, thank you. Even more extra life. This game is perfect, you see. There are
Is
no
it?
flaws.
Is it perfect?
It is perfect.
Then why is Spyro not green?
All games are perfect in a way. If you think about it. The game
Tell me one
is
game that is
doing
not
what
perfect.
it's
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
This game is the most Spyro the Dragon 1 on PlayStation as game
Yeah,
ever
there is
made.
no other Spyro
There's
one.
no other game that's quite as much Spyro the Dragon 1 on PlayStation as this game is.
Yeah. That's what I mean. And he smacks him on the bum. And that's my statement. All video games are perfect, especially mangas. You know what? I'm gonna fucking play mangas on a stream sometime again
Yeah, not
because it's
not
so
today.
fun.
We only fixed a layout for
4x3.
4x3.
But now we have an
It's
idea.
adaptive though, so like
Yeah,
we
it's
can
adaptive. We can
drag
change
and
it.
the
Drag and drop.
the backdrop.
Is
the
Spyro
blue backdrop
one-
is like you can.
Is you're like hitting me in the face? Is Spyro 1 coincidentally the best game ever made? I think it's too obvious. Like the thing with I don't want to explain entirely, but there is like
We've had talks about this stuff,
Like,
not about Spyro,
yeah.
but about other games.
Like-
where it's like, is that in?
It's like coincidentally the best game ever made. It's not a hard and fast rule, but to some extent, I think the games have to be a bit
Unexpected.
unexpected. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or at the very like like not perhaps like it can be a lot of things, like it's surprising, it might have been what do you call it, unfavorably maligned, or it can possibly be a game in a series that doesn't often get as much credit. It's usually not called the best one.
Like primarily the
criteria.
coincidentally the best game ever made is secretly a list. Like if you compile every time we said that, you're supposed to get a list of like transparency approved games. That's very transparency. So like we talked about this when we made the endings one, and you were like, shouldn't you have Chrono Trigger there? And he's like, no, it's too obvious. Everyone thinks Chrono Trigger is coincidentally one of the best games ever made. Like,
Yeah.
so that was too obvious. We couldn't have that. Even though I would say that Chrono Trigger is a really good game. I will not say it is the best game ever made because it's too good to be the best game ever made.
I think that's a funny way to look at it. Did I miss any of them here? I killed him. You can also do this thing where there's this little force field.
It's a force field.
Yeah, these are the force barrier thing.
Nasty Norks fucking force
Nasty
field.
Nork put up the fucking force fields. I fucking hate him.
There's a lot of sand.
Yeah, that's a lot
I
of
hate
sand.
sand. I don't like sand.
But maybe, like, honestly, like, maybe this is coincidentally
I think
the best
this is
game.
like
No, but because
Teetering on the edge.
yeah, because it's still like people. I think, like I said in the beginning, people probably still to some extent say that 2 and 3 are better. So maybe, but I think it's a bit too obvious still. Oh,
I think what it would require is that we made like a dedicated Spyro video. Then I would allow it.
yeah, sure. This is where we're supposed to go. Oh, baby. Like right here, you see. Right here. It's a bit hidden. Right behind everything.
Anakin is spitting fact. It is coarse. It
And
is
rough.
irritating and does get everywhere.
And it's
it does a thing like, and this might just be me like
Be me.
Be me. Be me. Be Wadi. we're Anakin in episode 2.
Wait, where is
does
the
a
last
thing
one?
where when he says that line where it's like, and it gets everywhere.
I guess everywhere.
It doesn't really do that because my mind just kind of exaggerates it to be like, and he gets everywhere.
You kind of imagine Tommy Wiseau doing it.
Oh
Right?
god. Yeah.
Where he's like, and he gets everywhere.
it's coarse and it's rough and it gets everywhere.
That's not how he would
No,
say
that's
it.
not how we do. That's more like
Wait,
a
wait a minute. Where? Yeah, you more sound like
It gets everywhere, Jerry.
gets everywhere, Harry.
What do you mean everywhere?
What?
Everywhere. Sand all over the place.
What do you mean you hate sand? Don't you like going to the beach? No, Jerry, that's the worst place ever. Mama. Oh, pungsvett.
That's a new Swedish word for you all.
Pungsvett.
Sweat.
That's the new word.
Try to figure out what that means. Don't
Wait.
say it
Oh,
to someone.
I'm sure-
Just like willy-nilly. You can probably say this. They won't like be offended.
Oh, what am I doing?
But
Fuck.
it's
Oh, you can actually go up here. Fuck, I'm stupid. This is probably this is probably my favorite PlayStation game, actually. Most likely.
What about Bubsy 3D?
Well, that has a special place in my heart for
What
other
about-
reasons.
Final Fantasy 7.
No,
What about Castlevania?
I didn't
Symphony of the
I didn't play Final Fantasy 7 when it was new and I had a PlayStation.
Night? What about Croc Legend of the Gobos?
Well, no.
What about
That was
Metal
my
Gear
first
Solid?
PlayStation game, though. What did you say?
Metal Gear Solid.
I never played Metal
Wait,
Gear
you never played it?
Yes, I have played it, but never when I fucking had a PlayStation
Oh.
like that. Fuck. Don't be.
What
don't-
about
no.
Mr. Driller?
I don't like Mr.
What about
Driller.
Jumping Flash?
Jumping Flash is good.
What
Where-
about DDR Disney Mix?
Yeah, but wait, where is the fuck? Is this what we were talking about? Where is the wait, you can look.
I hate Pung Sweat. It's coarse and rough and it gets everywhere.
It's true. Wait, where are the last ones?
Are you missing something?
I'm missing something, so I'm trying to look after the glimmer.
Rock said the last gems at Google. So this might be the same situation.
Oh, where is it? Is it in here?
Is it
somewhere?
behind the waterfall?
No, it's not. That's not true. Have I?
Bye, wingless monkey.
Bye. No one can leave.
No one can leave?
No one can
Oh
leave.
god.
Everyone has to stay.
It's my stream,
just to
and I
make us
decide
happy.
how long people stay.
Yeah, please make us happy. Stay forever. Where did it go? Where are the last ones? Is it here? No. What am I missing? This is stupid. Have I not killed some enemy or something? Is there something on top of something? Is there something behind something? Is there some...
Does anyone in chat know, like, what we could potentially be missing?
I don't know. Is it up here? No, that can't be it. What a weird...
One of the pots, maybe.
What do you mean, one of the ponds?
Like,
thought I got
can
all
you
of them.
Smash them or something.
I thought I took all of them. There is nothing up there. Wait. I thought I got everything! I have, like, nothing left. He's like,
He struts.
yeah.
Look at him go.
When he goes up stuff, yeah. He's like... Boop, 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 boop.
He's like Bruno. Bruno is a French dog.
It's a French dog.
No, it's not a French dog. It's a French dog.
He's a French dog. I know a French dog.
Oh,
when
you
I
can
see it.
press R3 and you point to where the last gems are.
No. Wait. No. I don't think so.
What about, is it the other one?
No.
The other stick?
No. Nope.
Wait, it's not like he... Try it again.
No.
Okay, no. I was thinking maybe.
If you didn't make the input, that is.
Yeah, Spyro 3.
I
On
don't think.
remaster,
I don't
okay.
think they. Yeah, I don't think that was in this game. Originally. But where is it though? I'm supposed to be able to stand up here and look out and be like, yes.
What is... Wait, down here.
No.
Is it something down here?
Nope. No. What a weird thing. There we go.
There we go.
Oh, I thought I torched them. Is that enough? Yes, it is. Good. Great. Great! What is the goal of this game? Finishing the worlds, killing the evil, nasty Nork.
You collect gems to have more gems to unlock more.
No, we have to steal
places
the
where
treasures
you can
back.
get more gems. MacGuffins.
We're stealing them back.
It's a very Banjo-Kazooie gameplay loop.
Yeah.
God, stop running around in circles so much.
Shut
You're
up.
Fucking nauseous. It's like capitalism, yeah. That's why they introduced money bags in the second one. Like, honestly, I can kind of see that being the reason. It's like you're just gathering fucking riches.
I think I got all of them. I did.
You got them all. Ice Cavern.
Ice Cavern is fun. Ice Cavern is a cool place. It's like it has a cool little song going on.
It's not a Banjo-Kazooie loop because that collecting everything is actually fun. Oh my! What a hot take.
Snap! Who said that? That
Well, I mean,
slander.
like, you can make a case here.
Kiki
because, like,
actually
in
played
Banjo-Kazooie, in
Banjo-
Banjo-Kazooie, you there are less collectibles, so they by default become more valuable.
Actually,
So
though,
it's more satisfying because in this one, gems are like
no, shut up. Also,
Word of caution, little one. Wait until you grow big, like me,
look,
before charging those large enemies.
okay. But that's not true. That's not at all what we're supposed to do. We are supposed to charge those enemies. What an asshole. He's trying to fool us. These fucking snowball guys. They have a little sound. That's a little jingle. You played Banjo-Kazooie again recently
couple weeks
and
ago.
recorded it.
That's, however, a game
What is your new
I've played it
opinion?
I've played it so many times that it's just like it's kind of hard to. Because when I play Banjo-Kazooie now, I'm not playing it as you're intended to do. Like just because when I played it as a kid, it took me months, and now it took me like one evening,
No, it didn't take
2
me
evenings.
one
But
evening.
it's.
You played it a
And
few
just kind of
times.
being very methodical, just getting everything in one go, and
Yeah. Like I'm
and
doing
when you
now
know where
with
everything
this.
is, when you know what you're supposed to do and everything, like it.
I've actually never played the Donkey Kong 64, but I've heard that the game has like way too much collectibles or something. It's kind of a funny thing because I don't like a lot of people just say, "Oh, it has too many collectibles," but I think it's like
I
a
don't think it's about the collectibles as much as
No.
you having to change characters all the
no,
time.
no, but like I what I think is that it's more so just a symbiosis of things. Everything just
Very
comes
bloated.
together in a thing. Because I don't think too many collectibles is really a thing.
No,
Because like you don't have.
people always also do the thing where like they're counting them, like doing a mathematical thing,
Yeah.
trying to like see how many collectibles is too much, and I don't think that's really.
Yeah, mathematically count
No,
how many are too many. Dude, it's about
I've
how
never
you collect
fully
them.
played Donkey Kong 64 though. Like I don't want to make too many judgments on it.
No.
I've started playing it and just kind of gotten bored with it because I think it's a game that I needed to have played when it came out. When I was 7, 8 years old, that was a perfect time to play Donkey Kong 64. It's not
Probably.
now.
Yeah, no,
Um,
I think it was more
Although,
tolerable. at that
how
point.
do we feel about Bunny Tooie? Bunny Tooie was the first game that I was like
Thank you for
really hyped about and following and everything. I was like reading magazines and I got it on their release. So when I first got it, it was like the most excited I've ever been about the game. Now I don't particularly enjoy it.
I can say when I played Banjo-Kazooie for the first time on the I played through it, that is the first time on Xbox on Xbox One, I think. That's the first time I played through it all the way. And I took everything and I finished it 100% and all that stuff. And after I finished that, I was like, oh, I really like that. I'm going to go right into the next one. So I played the first one as if it was like a game that you just kind of get everything in a level before you leave. And that's kind of a problem when you go into 2E because that game doesn't play like that at all. And so, woo! I looked to the side. I'm sorry. No, but I tried to play it like I played Banjo-Kazooie and it didn't really work with me. So, what I think I probably would need to do is play it again, but with a different mindset.
I also think today, with a lot of that also applies to Spyro games because like diminishing returns and everything. When you play like a collection of Spyro games, you play all of them in a row, you will be really tired of them at the end. And I think a lot of people play Banjo-Kazooie and then go straight into Banjo-Tooie. And I think you're
And then
probably
this-
having a little bit of fatigue already at that point. So like I played Banjo-Kazooie the other week. I haven't played Banjo-Tooie yet.
But
I'm kind of waiting on it, so
yeah, that's probably
I'll
a
get
good
tired.
idea.
Yeah.
I don't think you should binge these games.
No, especially collectathons. Where
You should actually probably not binge any series because I think you would probably
Yeah, maybe.
like it's probably much easier to get a weird and skewed perspective.
It is kind of interesting though with like these games that are like trilogies or whatever on like one system. The same with Sonic, the Sonic games on Mega Drive and everything. Where like
Oh,
There
right,
are-
there's a bunch of
more than 2 of them, and they are so similar. Same with Crash. Like you can have 2, but like I
Did I
think when
miss
you
any?
start going to 3, you get into a territory where like there are enough of them for like them to also be kind of like oversaturated in themselves. So like say with the Sonic games, I think a lot of people play 1, 2, 3 and CD now, of course. Now there's become like a part of the canon. It wasn't in the past. It was like a forgotten
weird
game
side
that people used, like the only nerds cared about Sonic CD.
They loved it.
It's the best game.
You don't even think it's the best one.
Maybe Sonic CD.
I wanted
or...
to say one thing though.
Yeah,
first of
anyway,
all. Yeah.
like if you play all the Sonic games in a row, like you kind of stop seeing them as their own games. They will become like a part
Yeah.
of a bigger whole, and then you will be like, oh, that one wasn't as good as that one. But you kind of stop because that's the thing. Like I grew up with Sonic 1. Sonic 1 is part of my identity. Not by choice, it's just because that was like the one game I had during my first formative years. So it was my video game. But like,
Done well, Spyro.
I can't see that game as like, oh, it's not like Sonic 2, because to me, Sonic 2 is just another game.
Yeah.
You know, I can't really compare them in the same way, but even though I understand why the comparison is done, because it's so similar, but you know.
Anyway, I was gonna say we got an ask there, so you wouldn't say it has too many collectibles. Donkey Kong 64, that is. Like I said, it's a bit more complicated. I think it's more of a mishmash of a lot of things. I just think it tried to do too many things in general. It's probably a game that was a lot more, like a lot easier to play at that point. Not that it's like harder today or anything. It's more like, I think there are more games now that you have to compare it to, and that just makes Donkey Kong 64 stand out as a bit worse.
Yeah.
I think.
I'm gonna have to go to the toilet, so you'll have to
Toilet?
be on your own.
Okay, I'm gonna be
for a
on
little
my own. I'm all alone. The people complained that Mario 64 and Banjo-Kazooie were too short. That's the only context that DK64 and 2 make sense. I don't think so, no.
They weren't.
They were
back in the day.
huge
They
games.
Were huge games.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird because I also think nowadays
How do I get up there?
people understand way better how a 3D game is played.
Yeah.
But back then you kind of had to learn from scratch. Of course, you could probably play them in like a day back then as well. But I think the novelty and everything, especially Super Mario 64, like I don't think a lot of people actually play through that game in
No.
one day. Back
But
then.
I think it's still like, I think it's the same reason as today, where things are just like sequels are bigger and better, and you know, and bigger means better. That's just a general vibe I get from people. Like generally, I think people just kind of value things being big for no real reason. That's just an idea we've got. A sequel should always be bigger, better, and stronger too. It should be the last member of the DK crew. You know, how the fuck do I get up on top of everything in this level? I have forgotten. Like, you can see the little glimmer here. How do I get there? How do I get to the things? Have I seen the box even? Like, I don't even know. I don't have the patience for most first-party Nintendo games. I don't... What does that mean? I'm sorry, I don't know what that means. Yeah, I don't know. Saw a good video called "You Don't Really Want Open World Games." Well, you know, I don't want a lot of open world games. I think it's usually, yes, nicer when they're like semi-open worlds. Something like it doesn't mean, of course, that the games can't be that, but I don't really mind not having that many open world games. Whenever a game becomes an open world nowadays, I'm like, oh, another one. I'm not gonna finish that. Like, I don't finish games when they're too long. I just don't have the time for it. So it's always nice when they are not doing something like that. Did I get the key? No, I didn't. The key is here. I should be able to just like, ooh, ooh, no! Never mind. But yeah. I don't know what an open zone game is. Oh, it's the Sonic thing. Who cares? Fuck. I don't... You can make up whatever fucking word you want. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make your game not an open world game. I don't know. I just like video games. My friends. I just like video games. They're really cool. I don't play a lot of AAA games anymore. Except for like Nintendo games and such, because they're not doing a lot of the things that the rest of the AAA industry are doing. Like Zelda is an exception, I guess. But there aren't that many Zelda games coming out, so it's fine. But I'm just not like the whole like AAA standard thing. It's just kind of boring to me. I played so many open world games. I played so many of these new fucking story-driven games, and it's just like it becomes a bit of a blur. I just don't find it super interesting. It's a bit of a shame, isn't it? I did play that wasn't recently though. But I did play The Last of Us 2 just because like it was a big thing at that moment. And that game at least isn't a fucking open world game. That was a nice experience, I think. It's pretty good. Does a lot of things that other AAA games don't do. Apparently there's been at least one Zelda game that has come out every year since 2012. Yes, that's true. There has been some kind of Zelda product every year. But I don't play all of them. I don't care for all of it, and I don't think that matters. But that's more of a hardcore thing, I think. That's the thing though with open world games. That's kind of the only thing that they have. It, like, at least for me, it's that, oh, it's fun to move in this world. But that's like, I think that's kind of the bare minimum. Like, I think any game can do that probably without being an open world game. Oh shit. He fell down. He's dead. Like, it's just not that interesting to me. So when Breath of the Wild came out, that was just kind of a you know, that was the starting point for a new wave of those games, and I think Breath of the Wild just had a better idea of what to do with itself. Like the idea of actually exploring rather than just following like maps and shit. So yeah. I played Spider-Man as well. I never finished it though. That's a fun moving game. And what's really funny about it is that it's made by Insomniac. And they also made Sunset Overdrive. Which, if you haven't played it, you should play that one. Because if you like movement, that game is fucking rad. It's probably, at least at that point in time, I think it was the best one when it comes to movement and just making a bunch of fun stuff out of that shit. But that's just my opinion.
A game opinion.
A video game opinion.
I'm gonna move this cat tower because just in case no.
Maybe she'll come back.
Maybe she'll come back.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've been meaning to check that out. Yeah, it's a good game. It's a good game.
What did I miss?
You haven't missed anything.
Are you still in the brown world?
Oh yeah, fucking Prototype versus Infamous. That was a thing. I remember that fucking war. It was so fucking stupid. It's like one of the silliest things I've ever experienced in my life. Like, both of them were edgy as fuck. And god damn it. Like, that's very silly to be like, oh, one of them is better. Like, who the fuck gives a shit? It's just a superhero silly game. It's not like it's anything special. Everyone remembers Prototype today, right? Oh, it's Mr. Champ. Do you like Mr. Champ? Alright. Kiki, do you like Mr. Champ?
Is that him?
Yeah, it's no, it's not Mr. Champ, it's Dr. Champ. He has a title. Kom då. Ow!
Boo. Infamous is indeed a game where you can be a good dude or a bad dude.
Yeah.
You have electric powers.
It's basically...
It's the same guys who made this.
Yes, it is. We talked about it. Infamous, and then they made Sunset Overdrive. Oh, I killed myself. Anyway. They made that, and then they made...
That guy is drip.
He does. A Dr. Champ. So, Insomniac made these games, the first 3 Spyro games, and then they made Sly Cooper. No, they didn't. I'm sorry, not Sly Cooper. What am I talking about? Then they made Ratchet and Clank. They're still making Ratchet and Clank, actually.
Who made Sly Cooper?
Sly Cooper is what are they called? Fuck, Sucker Punch. No, wait, Infamous. No. Sucker Punch made Infamous. I'm sorry. I'm just a little bit.
Isn't it?
No. Ah! They continue to make Ratchet and Clank. Sucker Punch is made by Infamous. I'm pretty sure. I'm just falling down like a little goober machine. Did I win? I won, but I fell down. Okay, never mind. It's not inside. I'm pretty sure.
Insomniac. What have they made?
Yeah. Why am I being...
Disruptor, Spyro, all of them.
Yeah,
Ratchet and Clank, all of them. Resistance, follow me, that's what they did.
Yeah, that's what they did.
Yeah, you're right. And then
I am correct.
Yeah.
I remember Resistance.
I thought doing the Marvel games.
I thought the... Wait, where is the key? Where's the key? Do you know where the key is? It is. There it is. What the fuck? About the, I think infamous. No, what am I saying? Resistance. The second game of that is actually pretty neat. The ending is pretty cool. The main character dies. Evil Cole, you mean from PlayStation All Stars? Yeah. Oh, this is a cool shot.
I do have to say though that, yeah, like Cole and Evil Cole is just as silly as
just...
Pit and Dark Pit, and
no, it's worse. Actually, it's worse.
I think Pit and Dark Pit is a really strange thing. Like,
it's
basically everyone is just like really.
Yeah, but I think at least that one, he has been in those games for a bit longer, right? No, but really, but Evil Cole and Cole, what the fuck are those?
I think they could have done like, they would have done Dark Link or something before Dark Pit. They even
you would imagine, but no.
They even made Dark Pit before Dark Samus, which should have been SAX, you know?
It should have been SAX. I got everything. It's hard to play video games while you talk because you just kind of miss things.
Maybe we should play something else.
No, why?
No, if you like something I can play and you can chill.
Something you can play.
I'm
can
also
you play video games?
I'm getting a little bit motion sick. I noticed when I got back.
Oh boy.
It's very like you move a lot.
Yeah, I think the new one is a bit.
It spins a lot as well.
Yeah, I think the new versions are a bit easier for you.
Yeah, I had no problem with those. There's something about this though that, and you know the thing where like the Japanese players got motion sick.
Yeah, that's you.
That's me.
That's you. Did I get every level? Did I do every level?
Yeah, I see why they made Dark Samus instead of SAX, because more striking, and
although Dark Samus is just a nerd. Dark Samus is really boring though, especially if you think about the go to Magic Crafters. Like, I don't know. It's just kind of boring, especially when you go from fusion and then it's like, you know, that's what the thing we talked about in the fucking Metroid video, where it's kind of, you know, Metroid Prime are good games, but if you place them like before Metroid 2, like it kind of just undermines fusion in so many ways, and like all of the other games as well, where it's like, oh, the Metroids are back again. They're here. They're like all over the place and they kind of suck. Like they're not strong. You just kill them like super easily. Ridley's back like 12 times. He like comes back a million times. He's like, oh, I guess he wasn't that special then. Like before you killed him in Super Metroid, he was already dead 3 times. And then of course there is Dark Samus that is just like, oh, you thought SAX was something unique. No, actually, Samus has met some of those before. Like, just a fucking clone of herself. Like, she has met one of those before. Yeah, and it's like, gosh darn. Yeah, like, it's just like infusion.
I do remember, like, I was 12 when...
I love these guys.
Metroid Prime 2 came out. And I remember even back then being like, are you doing a Dark Samus again?
Wait, listen to the sound of these guys. Okay? Listen to when they... Love them. Okay, let's save so you can play something else. Cosmos. Yeah, because they're magic crafters. Release. I would love if if Ridley retired, or better yet, Ganondorf. Well, Ganondorf is like, I think Ganondorf is a bit more.
Ganondorf isn't.
Stop killing yourself.
It's not as overused. It's just kind of he's lumped him in Ganon. I get why people do that.
Yeah.
I keep calling him Ganon.
I don't think it's a bit.
Freudenslip as
wait,
well.
wait.
But Ganon Dwarf has only been in like 3 games, I think.
I don't. Okay, so the point. I don't care if he's being overused. I just think that Ganondorf is a good Zelda villain in general. Ridley's just kind of a dork. He's just a little and I think how they killed him, like in Zelda, it makes sense because they have kind of set up a thing of recurring and fate, bringing them all together again. Like it's the Triforce and all of that. It's like several things going on.
But
but
it's not
then
the same character in all of them.
No, but Ridley is the
Well,
same.
Ganon is.
But Ridley is the same in all of the games. He just comes back in some form, and he's actually like literally killed. And I think the biggest problem there is that in Fusion, he was actually finished off for good. Like we can talk about him actually fucking dying. Like being
That's the thing though,
fucked.
With Zelda, so like Ganondorf is or Ganon is always defeated, but you kind of get the impression that every time the Link doing it is having the adventure of his fucking life. If it was the same Link in all the games, it would be so
it would be silly,
redundant and be like, oh, we're taking out the laundry. Like it's...
I'm gonna say though, okay, so Ridley doesn't need to be in Samus Returns. It makes the ending of Metroid 2 shit. It actually like destroys the ending of Metroid 2.
It also gets needlessly hard. Like one of the most abysmal things ever.
Oh, it's a
done
terrible
is-
boss fight. It's absolutely
because it
horrendous.
Never fucking ends.
I'm gonna say though, this one here, she fights Ridley a bunch of times and then she's still traumatized in Other M. I think that makes perfect sense because I think this is a problem we have as fans of this series, where we kind of have internalized Samus as some kind of stoic person who doesn't have any problems or like any emotions whatsoever. I have been in this position too, where I have fought this. But what, like, if you think about trauma, just
Trauma
because
is
you
a bit
kill,
unpredictable,
like,
and it's a thing also where like
can I say things? I'm
repeating
sorry, I was
things.
talking. No, but really, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was just going to say.
when something happens again and again.
No, but like, you know, if you kill your fucking trauma guy, I don't think that will probably fix the thing. Like, especially in Other M, where the Super Metroid thing is kind of finalized in a sense, where Ridley is presented as being completely dead. Like, she killed him. And then, in the most the most surprising of places, like, she wouldn't expect him to be specifically here. It makes sense that he's on Sebes and all of that stuff. But here, him just coming out of nowhere, like, yeah, that might trigger someone's trauma, I think. Like, I don't think that's the worst part of the thing. I don't think that's actually the worst part of Metroid Other M. I actually think that's one of the things that we might have to when we make the follow-up to the Metroid video.
It's gonna happen.
I think we need to kind of address some things about Other M.
Yeah, and I've said before that I think Metroid making a game about trauma and it being related to Ridley, I don't
actually
think that's
perfect.
bad. I think it's fine.
No, and I think this is a problem because in Dread, we see Samus have one emotion, the one she's allowed to have, anger. And I think that just kind of sucks because, like, yeah, Metroid Other M is not very well presented, you know. Samus is very cold. Yeah. But I think that's kind of the point too, even if I don't think it necessarily works that well. Like, the point is that when that trauma moment comes, that barrier
We're playing Klonoa now.
Yeah, but that barrier that she made for herself, that breaks down, you know, right? And I don't think it works entirely in the end, but I think the idea of making a game about Samus's trauma is kind of brilliant. Actually, it's probably like I think that Metroid Other M is probably like the direction I would like them to go in some sense, where
What's
they
her
would
name?
take it more
What are we called?
seriously. Wait, we gotta change the thing. Can you write the thing? Klonoa and Klonoa and Frill. That's good. Right. I can't do it. Klonoa. Gumblepoo.
Daughter Phantomile, second to last.
There. Update. I updated the Trumer show.
What are we calling this file?
Smelly poo poo.
No, we can only have.
Smell. Shabunga. Does that fit?
Fuck. Is this name correct? Yes.
To a certain degree, you have to keep the power fantasy, though.
Of
well, I
course.
don't. Yeah, but I mean, partly, but at the same time, I think Samus is
will
kind
start
of,
the game.
Samus is kind of a boring character. Like as a character, she's not very interesting, especially if you don't let her flourish in some sense, because her being the
I don't think the problem with Samus was ever that she talked.
No. I don't think that either. And like the thing with Samus is that she is a bit boring, because there is after Other M, I think they were just afraid of making her anything other than like other people putting things on her. Right? It's just kind of like, yeah, she did the thing. But also, here's another guy who put things in her. And it's like, another one? Are you for real? Like, it's just like, I don't know. I just think it's,
Listen to Klonoa's noises.
can I, Shapa! And all that.
What did you?
I like Dread. I don't like the story of Dread, but that's completely. That's for another time. That's for the video about that. Let's play Klonoa.
We need to make. So we came to an agreement. We have talked about this before, but like we, after the Metroid video. Right after that Metroid Dread came out, we played it and we were like, we gotta make another fucking video about this.
Sadly.
But we decided it was too heated,
Yeah.
and we kind of came to the agreement that like, okay, we need to be 1 year away from Metroid Dread.
Yeah, at the
least.
very least.
So, and we're probably not gonna make it in October, so it's probably later. But like, that's bare minimum. Then we'll make one.
I already have a great name for the video, though. I'm not gonna say it because that's gonna be a secret. But it's brilliant. It's like the best name for a video ever, especially for a sequel. It's brilliant. The GBA Klonoa games are underrated.
Yeah, I haven't
apparently.
played them actually. I've only played the core ones, the
I
first
haven't
and
played them
second.
either. Look at him. He's a little sprite.
Yeah, so explain Klonoa. Well, Klonoa is one of the games in the prestigious grab shit platform genre, including such classics as Klonoa and Super Mario Bros. 2,
Yes.
Ristar, Dynamite Heady, and I think that might be it. But yeah, you jump and grab, and it's one of these games where it's a 3D backdrop.
Wahoo!
So if you want, you can
You can't jump on
actually
them.
throw things into the background. It's so cool.
It's a 3D game.
It's a 3D game. Is this a 3D platformer?
Mischief Makers too.
Oh yeah. Klonoa speaks its little boy. Yeah, so Klonoa is just a Klonoa creature, I guess. I've always seen him as like a cat bunny.
Do Yoshi games count as pick-up games?
I think Yoshi
Pick up
games are
shit
more
games.
about throwing, although you can grab enemies. I just feel like enemies
No,
just kind of
actually,
become resources
Yeah,
for throwing.
I don't
it's
think
a bit
that's
different.
Yeah, I don't think that's actually a pick up shit and throw them game. And it's close. It's part of the same DNA.
Yeah. I
Wahoo!
think Chip and Dale is probably part of.
Yes,
That's
bro.
up.
Yes, Chip and Dale is the first one.
I think like Yoshi can be an honorary grab shit.
Grab shit and throw them game.
I don't think Donkey Kong Country is as much because Donkey Kong Country is it's kind of like the game verbs. Like in this game, the only thing you do to interact with the world is grab. Well, Donkey Kong
Throw and
Country
jump.
has jumping and like you can roll and things. So I think that's kind of the metric. And that's why Yoshi is kind of on the fence because
You need
it's
to pick up another enemy.
equally about shooting as it is about
You
grabbing.
need to pick another enemy. You're dying. There we go. Wahoo! I think Donkey Kong Country can fit into that genre actually. I think so. I think it sounds like it fits perfectly, but I mean, I'm not an expert. I'm not an expert on the grab shit and throw them genre.
No, I wouldn't count Kirby either because Kirby is all about abilities.
Yeah.
Here's a big grown-up Klonoa. He's not a little boy, he's a big boy. More like
Kirby's
a big
Dream
man,
Land
an
is
old
a-
man.
Kirby's Dream Land is a pick up and throw game.
The first one,
Yeah,
maybe.
because you don't use the powers.
I haven't actually played. I've played very few Kirby games actually.
This stream is all about games where you collect gemstones. Spyro and Klonoa, yeah. I mean, why not?
Look at Klonoa's like.
He's just kind of... I like his hat. I would like his hat.
That's the thing about Klonoa's character design that like, it's. Klonoa is like, I'm gonna be blunt. Klonoa is over designed because I think when your character design has a reference to another character within the character design,
Yeah,
I think that's too much. I think you're going overboard. It's fine. I love Klonoa. Klonoa is one of my favorite character designs. It's just kind of like the fucking Pac-Man on the cap is just weird.
Next you should play Sonic Adventure, but only the Knuckles stages. We're not gonna see more about that game. That's a...
Well, we currently have this set up for a PlayStation emulator, so we can sadly not play Sonic Adventure.
That would be a bit of a hassle, actually. I mean, no, actually, it wouldn't
Well,
be.
Mickey Mouse sort of thing is like it's more like a callback, like it's reminiscent of something.
Wait, isn't
Meanwhile,
Sora
Klonoa
just
has like a compartment of himself that is just like, it's kind of like you would have a character like Mario if Mario had a Sonic t-shirt. And it's just like, okay, there's Sonic in his t-shirt, but it has nothing to do with Sonic. Because like Luigi is of course like
Wouldn't it
in
be more...
response to Mario, they
No,
wear
but-
the same
No,
clothes.
but wouldn't it be more like him having a Donkey Kong t-shirt?
Whatever. But yeah,
Doesn't matter.
something like
But Sora isn't that just the Keyblade? Isn't that the only Sora? Isn't that the only the Keyblade? That's where the Mickey Mouse thing.
No, Sora has the Mickey Mouse pants and big yellow shoes and
Yeah,
everything.
but that's not the same thing.
yeah, that's
that's
what
not
I said.
that's
It's
not an
kind of like
icon.
Luigi being reminiscent of Mario, but like it's within its own context, but like it makes sense for Luigi. Like Klonoa has nothing to do with Pac-Man apart from being both Namco games.
Yeah, that's the connection. What the fuck are you talking about? If Sonic had a little Mario keychain attached to his
Yeah.
one shoe or some shit. Basically. Or, like, if it would be another Sega franchise, like,
He has like Alex Kidd's
No.
corpse like dangling from his back.
his,
like
no, his not his corpse, just his
his
skull.
little skull.
I think that would rock.
Imagine that, like the Sega internal competition for like designing a new mascot, and we're just like, yeah, this guy is wearing Alex Kidd's corpse.
It's just his skull. Sonic wearing Kiryu's suit. That would actually be really good. How was it now? Was it up or down? That was the...
Yeah, so I checked into that. That is not true at all.
Isn't it?
No. So,
Wait, what do you mean?
we recently played the remake of this.
We haven't finished. But
Yeah. But in that, there's like a tutorial thing that says whenever the path splits, it says that the lower path is always the like path forward, while the upper path is the right, and the road somewhere else, like the side thing. That's not true. I guess
Are
it's
you
just
sure?
true for that one instance they had.
He wears Alex Kidd's skull like Cubone from Pokemon.
Oh god.
I like how this game looks a lot more than the
Yeah,
than the remaster.
it is a bit more charming than the new one, sadly. Like, I think it's great that they made that, like, both of them in like a collection, because
It is great.
we need Klonoa, and it's a good game. Like, this new one is good.
But you know, there is
Uh,
something special about these old PlayStation games that I don't think. I think a lot of that charm has been lost. Look at this. Pause here. This looks like a little. This looks like a little painting, for fuck's sake. Oh, nice. Wapoo! But see, now you can go down, and that's correct. Like, this is not the path forward.
Yeah, but like later on there will be other points.
You gotta... Ooh. Wapoo! What are you doing? Why are you killing yourself?
Nothing.
I think the part I like the least about the remake, it's not really a remake or anything. Like the
little hub
the
thing,
little
the
the little
cutscenes.
package thing. Yeah, the little icons in the cutscenes that tell you how to skip the scenes.
It's just like, this also has to, like, so it has the skip cutscene thing, which like,
Yeah.
yeah, fine, I know why you would do that, but then it also has fast forward ×5, and it's just like,
It's
what
just
kind of
annoying.
specific scenario do you need to be in where you're constantly reminded that you can fast forward 5 times?
I don't know. It's shit. The map screen looks like the stage select from Yoshi's Story.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, it does. It's not the same thing, but I played Xenogears and the PlayStation 1 graphics and charm cannot translate the same in newer graphics and standards if it were remade. No.
We also
I
talked
think
about
that-
this part where like there's a little spectacle with this like 3D ride. In the new one,
It
just
kind of
kinda
comes
happens.
out. Yeah,
it's just
it
like,
kind of
okay.
comes out of nowhere.
It feels more emphasized when it's like a very explicitly 2D game that suddenly becomes 3D.
Yeah. Something along those lines. Oh, it's raining. It's raining. I don't think it did that in the other version.
Yeah, actually, I don't think it does rain in the new one.
Yeah.
Maybe it does.
Oh, it stopped. Never mind then. You gotta hit him. Boop. So he dies.
You know what? Donkey Kong Country crawled so Klonoa could run.
It's true. God. Oh look.
No, I think
at
the
you.
cart breaks down in
Look.
the remake.
Looking at you.
Yeah, they're looking at me. They're just like, what are you doing?
They're actually following you.
Front
with
facing
the
Klonoa.
Front facing Klonoa and never again.
Ah.
What? You missed all of them.
Yeah, whatever.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, really? So.
Oh, now you get to kill them
Oh, I get to kill them.
for looking at you. You murdered him. This is just like
Yeah.
Bubsy 3D.
Can
You killed the
I
guy who
respawn
you
them?
were. I don't know.
Oh no.
You gotta go in and out, I guess. I think. No, you can do it. Oh my god, it was a bunch of yams.
That's the secret.
What a bunch of shit. Look at you running. At least Klonoa looks good from the front, unlike the front-facing Sonic from the PAL box art for Sonic 3D on Mega Drive.
Oh yeah, that one.
He looks
Although I
amazing.
love that one. It looks like he's like
Go down?
it's a hunting trophy or something.
He looks great.
I've always like
When did
been very
Klonoa come
puzzled-
out?
98.
Okay.
I've always been very puzzled at that cover, the Sonic 3D Flickies Island Mega Drive one, European. Because as a kid I thought it was meant to be like his head as a trophy or something. It's like, why is Sonic dead? On the cover.
I don't think anyone had thought about Sonic, how Sonic looks from the front. Like no one had ever, like,
Except
imagined it.
the person drawing the sprites for Sonic rotating.
No, they have never done that.
I think he rotates the first time in Sonic 3. Is that correct?
Come on, you're dying.
I know there is a front-facing one among the sprites, but I'm not sure if it's. Maybe it happens in Sonic CD.
I don't know.
There's one where he spins.
It's the one where he spins.
It's definitely Sonic 3 because it's the pipe.
2 on the corkscrew. Apparently. Yeah.
What did we say in that old video? Sonic front-facing Sonic looks weird because he's running straight towards you. Oh my god!
Yeah. Front-facing Sonic looks weird because he's running right towards you. Ah!
Joker. Is he daddy?
Hupo. I love him. He's so fucking fun. He has such a weird face. Gaudius.
Tuxedo mask. And his villain arc.
Is he called Gaudius because he's like a bit gaudy?
He's Gradius.
Oh yeah, he's Gradius.
It's a Namco guy. It's just
Yeah.
like, my favorite game is Gradius.
Oh, so I named myself after it. You won't know what it is, Klonoa. Oh, and I like he's called Joka. Because that's just not like I assume it's just like a translation thing. Where
I think it might be intentional.
I have no idea.
Because it's like more like a name.
No, because it's the same thing. It's the same way you would say Joker in Japanese. So that's why I'm being like, I don't know exactly here because it would just be Yoka. Wapu? They ripped off Persona 5, what the fuck? Yeah. He just disappeared. He's like, whoop. My little micey. Yeah, Yoka. Yoka looks like a Balan Wonderworld character. He does. He does. There's a lot of Balan Wonderworld DNA in this game.
Shout out to Weird Jester Guy. It's gotta be one of my favorite genders.
It is one of my favorite. Oh, and he has a little guy who like becomes big. It's showtime.
It's showtime.
Rongolango.
Yeah.
That's like something we would say.
Yeah, that's a transparency pattern and name right there.
Yeah.
I would-
Rongo.
I should start calling Yusuka Rongolango. Just have a little Rongolango arc. We usually like just have a pet name for her for like 1 week and then we tire of it.
Yeah.
Look at that cool ass 3D health bar that's not at all
Don't
in
be
the
bad
new
now.
one.
He gotta jump over you. See? No, you're doing it. Kiki, you did the exact same thing last time.
I forgot. I don't
You
remember
forgot.
how I'm doing.
No. Oh, let him jump. There we go.
There we go.
Throw it.
Speed strats.
You don't even know what you're doing.
I'm doing the Klonoa 90% speed run.
He's gonna do the rings now. So you gotta
Wow,
jump.
the gay ring.
Yeah, and then you... No! There you go.
What?
You're bad. Prism health bar.
Fully rotatable.
Fully rotatable. Whoa!
This is a cool boss, like a 3D, it's like, look at what we can do with this 3D technology.
It's way too late though. Oh. Oh, he put his penis right
Oh no.
up there.
It's so sudden, it's just like, oh, done.
I bet he's exploded. He
Yeah, but
died.
like vision clear is just like the next second.
Why didn't Star Fox have a Super FX life bar like that? I think
Because
it
the
would have.
Super Nintendo would explode.
Yeah, I think it would make it probably boing. It would probably make it die. Probably. Le fils.
Can we just stop and appreciate this
Can I have a so I don't
high
get so
res Klonoa sprite in this cutscene?
high res Klonoa sprite?
Yeah.
High res on the PlayStation.
Really nice, I love him. I love Klonoa, like both the game but also the character. He's so sweet and nice and I love him. Oh, and his grandpa. I hope nothing bad happens to his grandpa.
Foreshadowing. It's a powerful tool. Wait. Is he wearing
Yeah, he's
a belt
kind of
as
wearing a
shirt?
belt as a shirt.
No, he just has a big belt as a collar. I'm just gonna do a little.
I love that his grandpa is talking like a oh, washi washi wow. The Japanese old man thing. Ahoo! Wafu. Is that like a fancy language? It has some logic to it. You can hear he's
is a fantasy.
saying gaji, which is obviously not Gadius, but it's something along those lines. They said something about Joka also.
Yoko. Yeah, he does the
Wadu!
Dum, dum, bum, 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 bum.
What were you checking?
I was eating my own ass
Okay.
for money. I was eating my own asshole, Kiki. Next to the screen. Can you believe it? Can you believe it?
can
You
believe
need to pick up the guy and jump. Oh, you've cheated. Cheated not only yourself, but
Also
the,
the game.
the fucking game ass game. I remember this level. I've seen it before.
Yeah, because
Is he wearing
I played this game the other day.
I have played it a million times. I am the Klonoa expert. I have played Klonoa like 50 times.
Have you played all of them?
I have played all of them.
Including Klonoa Beach Volleyball?
Especially Klonoa 3. That's the best one.
I love that Klonoa Beach Volleyball is actually a real game.
Yes.
It's something you would say as a joke. It's like, oh, Klonoa Beach Volleyball.
No, but
somehow
it's
there
real.
is like, there needs to be a Klonoa Beach Volleyball game.
Yeah. Skate
And there
fast. Kiki, skate fast, eat ass. Yeah, eating ass is for girlfriends. And boyfriends if they want to. Eat ass, eat grass. Don't be a good blubber, Kiki. Don't be a goober. You need to fly up and do that.
I saved the little version. Does
You
Klonoa
can't
eat
pick
ass?
them up if they're not up.
Does Klonoa eat ass?
A Klonoa is too young to eat ass.
Yeah, he's just a little kid.
I don't know how old he is in the second game, but
He's a teenager in the second one.
It seems that game is more influenced by Sonic games.
Yeah, I saw someone tweet about that earlier today. I don't remember who did it. Sorry. Not gonna take any credit for that
I'm
observation.
gonna take credit for it.
No!
You can't do this.
Yeah, I did it yesterday.
You didn't do it yesterday.
No, it was more like a couple days ago.
You're dying.
We're ignoring the gems.
Yeah. Klonoa. Klonoa.
Stop.
Klonoa. Klonoa only grabs us. Klonoa.
What do you do?
I'm Klonoa from the Wind Village. On my way to my fucking Grand Crab. Oh, sorry. Strangers wandering around. Strangers? Yes. Don't you see all the fucking... teaching people how to play the game. And being like, you can open the door with a key.
I love their voices in this game.
Klonoa. Because he has a really big colon. There is a I don't remember if it's a Japanese candy, like a little chocolate treat, or if it's a Korean treat. But it's called colon.
Colon?
Yeah, it's just called colon. Like it's a chocolate treat, and it's called colon.
I've never heard about it.
And that's just brilliant. I think we've eaten it actually.
Like an import store.
Yeah.
So is it like it's a chocolate bar or something?
No, it's like a little chocolate biscuit thing almost.
Yeah, it is.
No, you need to jump. What is the Klonoa lore?
Oh, spoiler.
No, you can't spoil it.
It is actually a spoiler for the game, but it's
Yeah.
kind of obvious. Like,
You need to
I-
play it.
Should I say it?
No. Should I say it or should
Play the
I
game and
don't
find
know?
out. It's
a
it's
good game.
nothing big, but like it's cute.
It's a video game. You need to pick up the grab banana. His dad is Pac-Man. That is the lore. His dad is Pac-Man.
That's my favorite part about
Wait,
Mr.
back
Driller.
up. Look at that little how the texture is jumping around on that.
Yeah.
It's like a
That's my favorite part about Mr. Driller. Mr. Driller lore is that Mr. Driller's dad, who is in the Mr. Driller games. Well, he's not Mr. Driller. Well, it's called that in the first one.
His dad.
Susumu. But his dad is the guy from Dig Dug.
yeah.
And he's like a boomer. He's just like, oh, remember back in the days when fucking...
He's basically Cranky Kong.
Mr. Driller was initially made to be like a new Dig Dug game.
Yeah.
But I decided to make it just its own thing. And wait, no, I think his dad is referenced in the first game. But in the later ones, he actually appears as a playable character.
Yeah. He's a little goober. Remember back in the day when I would dig down and inflate small animals and clock things. Yeah. What a guy. That's like, you can't really talk down to your dad because it was a different time. You know, he couldn't really help it. He didn't know better.
Yeah.
And it was just his job. He did
That's the
what
thing
he was
actually,
supposed to
because
do.
like in Mr. Driller, the creatures you find in the underground are friendly. That's what happens in the first game.
We should make a video about
Mr. Driller.
the deep lore of Mr. Driller.
Yeah, but the whole story of the first game is that mysterious blocks just pop up from the underworld, and our main character needs to dig down to
Oh, you're dead.
the source to see what's going on, and it's just a bunch of underground dwellers who are like, oh, we're bunking up for the winter. And they're just like, stop, we're getting blocks in our city.
Yeah, like Dig Dug had to pay the bills. Like he tells Mr. Driller, his son, he's like, I had to do it so you could grow up and have an education, so you too could drill down into the underground.
He is the world's greatest driller.
Oh. Dig Dug is not a drill guy, I think. I don't know if he is. Does he have drill?
Yeah, it's a drill.
Oh, okay.
You,
It just
you're
goes in the
drilling and
family.
digging in that game.
Yeah, but I wasn't sure you were digging with something else than a drill. All I can think of when I think of Dig Dug is just because when you dig.
Dig Dug was ahead of its time, like design-wise. No, really, like Dig Dug for its
Yeah.
time. Kind of a usual game.
No,
Your little man
yeah.
digging in the underground,
Meanie.
walking around, blowing creatures up. Like it's very gamey with like the character design and everything.
Yeah. I don't know
because
what
at that time it was just like, you're an astronaut because you're an astronaut. In that game you're a
Dig man.
digging knot.
Digging not. You don't dig with the pump. The pump you pump the animals with. You pump the animals full of lube. Yeah.
Klonoa staring into your soul.
looking directly
He
at the
knows
camera.
what you did.
Yeah, you killed all these animals. Klonoa also inflates them. Like when he
That's
catches
just a
them.
thing with Namco games.
Yeah, like all of them just inflate
Like
the animals.
Katamari is the most inflation
Why
game.
do I look so fucking? I'm getting so. I'm so fucking light. Do you see? Why is this a thing? You don't get to be that light. What the fuck? He knows what you did last week.
Remember it so you don't have to.
He Klonoa. He Klonos. He
Remember it.
He remember it so you don't have to.
A bad credit card.
A Klonoa credit card? The waterfall.
Wow! It's flowing backwards. I see. That's why water to Forlock has stopped, and the forest with trees are withered. But how? Let's go to the castle.
God.
See, the water is going backwards. That's so fucking trippy.
Wow, it's almost like a dream.
It's almost like a dream.
It's almost like Klonoa. Wapoo! Wapoo.
What?
He remembers, so you don't have to.
Don't have to.
I hate it. God, did you die?
I'm gonna not.
That's not enough.
Ah!
You're a bad person.
I'm not a bad person for this. What the fuck?
Maybe you should have thought about that before you Klono dead.
I know what you did last summer.
I Klono. God. Wapoo! I Klono. Yeah. He has a glowing asshole.
How do you get that guy?
Jump!
Ah, yeah.
And then you do the
Good
thing.
game design.
Good game design.
Good game.
I hate the fucking, like, I don't like the good game design thing. Look how light I am. I'm just like the light is just
Maybe if you
killing
turn
me.
on the lamp behind us.
I don't know. I don't know. Klonoa, I hardly even know her. But he's a little boy!
Ah!
One more.
No.
Just for good measure.
No, not for good measure.
Come on. Little lad. Little boy. Little shithead.
Mañana.
Manana. Oh! You picked up a little guy.
It's a little boy.
They call him Shabunga.
That's not Shabunga.
Yes. Yep! You didn't take... Oh, the coin. You did take the coin. I'm sorry.
I did pick
Looked
up
like
the
you
coin.
didn't pick up the coin.
The coin has been picked.
The coin has been picked.
I have a coin to pick with you.
Yes, the little birthday boy.
Today is Klonoa's birthday, it isn't,
It
you
is.
know.
It is Klonoa's birthday. Klonoa.
Every day is Klonoa's birthday.
Yeah. Because he's a very sad little boy who has nothing anymore. They released a collection with his games, but never to have a new one. He will forever
they
be
released the
forgotten.
collection and it's like, if this doesn't sell well, we won't make another one. And
Dude,
it's
no
like,
one
Are you keeping
expected-
Klonoa hostage?
No one's expecting this game to fucking...
They're not
like-
really marketing that much.
No, but no one is expecting it to sell gangbusters. Not even fucking Namco. Come on.
Least of all Namco.
Yeah, like who? This is just a thing. Like if you make a new Klonoa game, you need to make it on a little funny budget.
Honestly, at this point, I don't even need a new Klonoa.
No,
Like,
you don't need another one.
I think it's too late. I think the re-release is fine.
Yeah. Namco has purged Miss Pac-Man. Well, it's not their fault.
That's not their fault, no.
No. They didn't.
Because I think Namco would prefer to still have her.
I think
Because,
so, maybe.
you know, that was one of their characters that they had for a long while. And now she's just gone.
She's dead.
Dead.
Uh,
It's like Mario suddenly not having Peach.
like I think it probably has done fine. It's more like, even if it did fine, I don't expect them to make a third one. Like, why would I? It doesn't really matter. I think that's always a funny thing where it's like, oh, if you buy this game, we might make another one, and it's like, no, you won't. Like, it doesn't
It's also
matter.
the thing where, like, I mean,
If someone
there are,
wants to make another one,
there
they
are
will make
of course a bunch of extra games that I admittedly haven't played, but Klonoa 2 is a really good closure, so I don't really feel like we need one more.
it.
Especially not this long afterwards.
I don't think any of the people who made the original are still there.
Who even
I
like
don't know,
directed these
actually.
games? Is it the same people? Like, or they a different team?
I don't know.
They were developed really close to each other, so I would guess it's the same people.
But I mean, a new one. If they
Yeah,
made
no,
a new one.
new one is who knows.
Who knows? Who knows? I sure don't. How are you gonna do this? Are you just gonna? Oh,
I'm
you could
scrapping
make
it.
him turn around. I didn't. What the fuck is this game? This is as far as you played on the.
No,
other
I
one.
played to the boss.
Yeah, but that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
This world.
Then we went to bed, and then I haven't continued playing because
In
I've been
this
busy with other
world.
stuff.
It's actually his world, I think.
Hmm?
No, it's Sonic 06. His world.
I hear something. Fish. Push the switch.
Right?
Hmm? Yeah, his world. I'm safe. No problem. What happened here? Well, weirdos came here and messed up the castle.
Weirdos came. I can
Listen to
take
this
you
track. I love this.
there. It's very chill.
Like,
It's very chill. Can I look? This is the real. There we go. That's more like it. Now my face isn't as fucking light. Life's an open book in his world where compromise does not exist. Yeah, yes.
I get the feeling that Sonic compromises a lot of. I'm Klonoa.
No,
I'm Hupo.
no, actually, he doesn't compromise his life. Like, he just does what he wants.
Yeah, I guess
That's
Sonic the
idea.
character.
Yeah, he doesn't.
The Sonic the
like-
franchise.
Yeah. Sonic
A
the
lot of
franchise is a
compromises.
lot
Oh,
of
look, he's
compromise.
swimming.
Da da da. Da 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 da.
Oh, this track.
Who is it? And yourself? That's a seed off. The king of this
We had this
castle.
in one of the videos, the preservation one.
Oh, I didn't know. But I believe you. I trust you. I just had a word in my head, okay, 2 words. Beaver bong.
Pamela.
No, you beaver bong. What do you
Beaver
think?
bong.
Beaver bong. What do you think about that?
I hate it.
Why? It's a beaver bong. And you can figure out yourself what it means. If it's a beaver-shaped bong. Is that a mini game from Donkey Kong 64?
Beaver bong.
Beaver bong. It might.
Beaver bonger.
It might as well be. Why not? Right?
Yeah, like that's something Rare would have like
Yeah, I call
sneaked in there,
Beaver
like a
bong.
euphemism.
Yeah. They probably
Beaver
would.
boner.
Beaver boner, yeah. That's what they would call it. Beaver boning, probably. It would be called Beaver Eat My Ass.
It's like a Banjo-Kazooie Ghost level where there's like
Yeah.
a skeleton who's like Mr. Boner or something.
Yeah, he's like...
And it's just like,
And he said, "Oh, I'm so erect right now.
I have a bone to pick, if you know what I mean.
I have a bone to pick because right now I'm so erect." Right? That's what he would say. That's what Mr. Boner would say in Banjo-Tooie. And he would say like, "I could really go for some sex right now, if you know." And Banjo is like, "No, I really don't know what you're talking about. Like I'm saying, fucking." He says. Hi, Pam. Hello. Oh God.
Wait, we mentioned skeleton and Pim just shows up.
Yes, it's great. I can't. I wanted to make Pim a mod, but I can't. I really don't know how to do it. This is a bad time. Every time I'm trying to do this, I need to go into the real window. And that's not very helpful. Now I can't get it away. Oh, sorry. Wait, give me a second.
I just have a window in front of me now.
Can I do it here? Apparently not. I hate Twitch. It's a bad website. It sucks my ass and eats my balls. Have you ever used Twitch? It
Remember
sucks.
Twitch?
It sucks. It sucks monkey fuck.
You have a
What do you mean?
slash too much.
Oh, 1/ too many. There we go. Thank you. Twitch should know better. They should understand this. If I press here, can I? Yeah, there's the thing.
No? It's just block or report.
Wait. There
There
we
it
go.
is.
Why is it? Oh God, I hate needing to. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have this one right here. Whenever we do this, right?
Yeah.
So we can actually like become real people. There we go. Pim is gonna stay here for the rest of the stream. Anyway,
We're gonna stream for 8 hours more.
yeah. He'd have a skeleton girlfriend with big tits somehow. Yeah, I like my girlfriend because she has big skeleton titties, if you know what I mean. And he does a little wink. It's like, I want to live in the world where all the rare innuendos are just really straightforward. Where it's not at all innuendos. It's just they pretend that they're talking in innuendo.
Yeah.
But it's actually just them saying huh, tits and ass and fucking.
Yeah, it's just a character that's a big dick who's called Mr. Penis.
He's like, I like coming, if you know what I mean.
You know, ejaculating from the penis.
I'm sorry. I mean, Conker's almost that, I suppose. Well, I would like it to be even more explicit, and it should be in all rare games. It should be, especially in the rare games where it doesn't fit.
Yeah, I can see like them doing that in the new Donkey Kong game. Shigeru Miyamoto used to go to check on them. They're doing Donkey Kong racing, and this is like, so Donkey Kong in this game will just have a big fucking dick. Look how detailed it is. They have like model it, and they're just like showing it's like realistic physics and like everything.
So when he runs, it's
and
like
Miyamoto's just like,
wow, this is cool.
He's watching it, and he's just like, okay, and then he
Especially-
calls up Yamuchi, and she's like, sell rare right now.
especially Kiki, especially in Kinect Sports, where all the characters you play as have a little dong, just fucking flopping around. Oh fuck! Donkey Kong Racing Hot Coffee.
The fucking hot coffee thing.
Donkey Kong is just gonna fucking, he's gonna go and he looks at the, he's like, thanks Diddy for helping me on the adventure. And then he looks at the screen and he's like, now I'm gonna go fuck my girlfriend Candy Kong. You might have seen her in other games. She has huge ass breasts.
Yeah, but like, so the hot coffee thing in San Andreas.
Yeah.
There was such a like
nothing
there's
potato.
Like there's a secret cutscene you need like to hack the game to see where two polygon people are like going
because
against
it
each
wasn't
other, and it's
actually
like,
available.
This is completely unacceptable.
Yeah, like it wasn't available in the game itself. Like as a like if you played it normally. It's just kind of ridiculous, really. They were just like, nah, we'll cut that.
Yeah.
But of course it was still on the disc. But that was just a kind of weird thing where it's like, my kid is playing GTA San Andreas. Maybe they shouldn't.
Maybe you as a parent should not give your kid that game.
Why is my like the
why is my child playing this?
Yes,
game?
all the
Rated
parents,
18?
all the parents just said like at the same time. Why is my kid playing GTA? Yeah.
I thought all games were like Pac-Man.
Why is your kid
Video
playing
games sure have come a long way since Pac-Man.
Yeah. Maybe they missed the rating on the front of the box. That's not our problem. That's their problem. That's not the fucking video game company's fault. If they missed the 18 mark on the thing, it's this big. Like, it's this huge. You can't miss it. If you're doing that, you're just kind of bad. Honestly, I'm gonna be completely real. If you care so little about your kids' interests, my God, then maybe do something about it.
I do think it's weird where people are like panicking at their kids playing certain games. It's just like, you're the parent. What the fuck? But like the thing with that,
I understand that some kids will have them, and then your kids will play them anyway.
That was what I was gonna say, because like
that's a bit.
My parents would never have allowed me to play that game as a kid.
No.
I did anyway, because all you needed was one kid.
Yeah, one friend who didn't have any rules.
Who didn't have any rules, and that was it. So I had a friend. Had a friend who had a shipped Xbox with like all fucking games.
Actually, that's
so
probably
all we did,
especially
I just
worse.
went over to his house and we played the most violent fucking games. I was like 11 years old and being like, yeah, this is fine.
That's why you are like you are. No, but really, indiscriminate murder is okay, but sex is too far. American mindset, yeah, maybe. killing. Okay, this is okay, but I draw the line at hot coffee. I asked my mom for GTA Vice City back in the PS2 days, and I got it because my mom thought it was the car game Gran Turismo. I got away with it. That's funny.
That's pretty clever.
Yeah, it is almost.
And it was
like
also
Gran
a thing.
Turismo.
I do remember now that some people did call it like a car game, because it kind of is.
It is kind of a car game. Like, I don't think those games are like. I'm more like, if you're a parent and you're a bit distraught by this, then maybe you should have better like checks on your kids.
I do think kids have better like options nowadays, because
Oh,
like
yeah, sure.
when we were kids, if you wanted like a cool shooting game or anything, they were mostly violent. Like there wasn't really that much alternative.
Now you can play
kids are just
Fortnite.
playing Fortnite, and that's like kid-friendly one.
cartoony.
Not really. It doesn't have blood, does it?
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's kind of like cartoon violence, and like it's a social game. Like I think that's fine.
It's a social game.
I'm not very like upset about Fortnite. I don't give a single shit about Fortnite, but that's like, I'm not 12.
Maybe you are Fortnite.
But like that's the thing where like I know
Kid-friendly gambling. Yeah,
if
but
that,
you know what we
if
mean.
that was
If the game
existed when I
itself.
was a kid, I would have probably played it.
I guess Fortnite isn't gambling. I guess it's more like it has pissy microtransactions and a bit of a weird economy thing. But yeah, I had some classmates that would come by after school to play it since their parents wouldn't let them own GTA. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just how it goes.
I guess that's also like the problem as a parent.
Yeah.
You can't stop them.
Yeah, I give the kids Splatoon. That's a good
Oh yeah, I
one.
would have
That's a good
probably
example.
played the shit out of Splatoon as a kid.
I would have played the ass out of that one. The poop out of it.
Splatoon is a really fun game, especially when like it's the one shooting game where you don't need to be good at aiming.
Yeah.
That's perfect for me.
Yeah, because you suck.
I'm sorry.
No, you said it to yourself. I didn't say anything.
Our matchmaking Splatoon fucking sucks.
You're
When it's a team thing, and you just pick your role. Unbeknownst to anyone else. And then you're just like in a mixed team, and it's just like, God.
You know the worst part about that game is when you start it with friends and you still get on different teams.
Yeah, oh, I hate that as well.
And it's like, why
That's
did you make it like
awful.
this? Like, why in the world did you make it like this?
Yeah, but like, one of my favorite things with Splatoon is when you're playing, and then you get in a team with like 3 snipers. And it's like, yeah, we lost. We already lost.
What are you doing? Oh, yeah. Only media I was banned from watching was Darkwing Duck.
Oh, by the Swedish state.
That's just so silly. I still have an episode in my head where they are in like a freezer thing. There's a lady who eats these hot peppers. No, they're coals, I think. And she's just like, she's super cold, and it's like, oh, so she eats coal and things like that. And then at some point, Launchpad, Sigge McQuack in Swedish. Him and Darkwing get chased by a big snowball, like a huge one. It's kind of like reminiscent of Indiana Jones, I guess. And so this just happens basically, and I just remember launch pad saying Snowball. Like that's just something that,
Can we
and it's
just-
in Swedish, of course.
Wait.
So he says Snowball.
Can we just... Ah, fuck.
What do you mean?
I wanted just to pause and appreciate the soundtrack, but then the kind of the song ended
Sorry, we can't.
like. It's really good.
I was banned from watching the Amanda show and all that.
I'm being too risky, but my mom just thought they were annoying.
They are annoying. Honestly,
All that. Fuck that
honestly, yes. Your mom is actually correct.
Your mom's correct. You just didn't
Your
know.
mom is correct.
That's something. Sometimes your parents do stuff that's super lame as a kid, and then you're like,
Yeah, they
"Yeah, that's
were
pretty
right.
cool." As an adult.
Because those shows, God, it's so fucking annoying. Like, honest, especially in Swedish. Like, because they were, of course, translated into Swedish. And that's just fucking horrendous. God. Like, you could have different things in that fucking shit. What's that fucking show called? There's another one. It's not all that. It's the other one. It's like a clip show thing.
Clip show.
They have no, not a clip show, but they have a bunch of different shows going on. in it.
Anthology thing.
What is it called?
Are you thinking Kablam?
Yeah, Kablam. That's also
It's
annoying.
not really that much like all that, because all that was
No,
like
no,
a
no, no,
skit
no.
show.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that you could watch that instead, probably.
What are you?
Yeah, Kablam. Kablam. The only thing I remember from that one is the thing with the
The action figures.
the action
Melt
figures
Man.
that melt. Yeah, melt man. I fucking love.
It's
That's
great.
honestly.
That's a really great gag.
You know what's really funny about that? I barely remember it, but I know that has like formed so much of my humor,
Yeah.
and I have no idea why.
Yeah, actually, I used curiously, vicariously, I mean,
Vicariously, yeah.
vicariously watched that because
Okay,
my
still
little
play.
brother was watching Nickelodeon when we got that channel when I was like 13 or something.
Yeah.
And then I was too cool to watch cartoons.
You were never too cool.
Yeah,
That's
but I
the funny
remember
part.
really liking
Yeah.
the Meltman thing.
The Meltman thing with the power to melt. I still have that in my head where it's like Meltman med kraften att smälta. And I just think it's funny. And there's one of them. I think he's a diver guy, and he always dives into the toilet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why, but that one has probably just kind of had irreparable damage to my humor. Like just formed, and I watched a bunch of fucking weird things, like the second. I don't wait. I think it's the second and third season of Johnny Bravo, where that's just. But that's where they changed the art, the aesthetics, to a bit more of a I don't know what to call it really, but that was really good. It's really bad and funny. I like the one where Johnny gets stuck in a little in one of those domes.
A dome?
Yeah, a dome where they're like, oh, we're gonna live here for a year,
Oh yeah.
and they're stuck in there, and he gets in there, and at one point he just like he fucks it up. He basically eats everything and stuff like that. And
So
then
they're basically doing the film Biodome.
yes, but then he like eats everything, and at some point they're like, fuck, we can't get out of here for like 300 more days, you fuck. He ate it up like in one day or something, and he's like, oh shit mama, you know.
Whoa, mama!
Yeah, and what's really good about it is that he then, like, there is a little there is a ring on the door. Like it's just like ring ring, and they like the door opens, and it's the pizza delivery guy. Because Johnny has called for him, and he says something where it's like, yeah, like lucky for you, Lisa, lucky for them that he knows how to operate one of these really specific locks that are like impossible and really you know, high tech. And then he's like, yeah, whatever. And he closes the door again, takes the pizza, and there's an animation where it just closes on itself, you know. You know, a lot of the locks. And that's basically the end of the episode, and they kill him.
Oh.
So, no.
You found out today that Johnny Bravo is canonically 17
Oh
years
yeah!
old.
Yes, no, he's 30. No way. That's more funny, because if he is, like, he lives with his mother.
Yeah,
and,
if he's a
and
teenager,
like,
it doesn't work.
No, it doesn't work.
It's not funny. It's just a kid then.
I remember an episode where Johnny becomes a toy in a toy store, and then the toys and Johnny tries to escape. Yes, I remember that too. It's a good show. There, in that
should
same
rewatch
episode,
it.
by the way, where he does the thing with the doors in the dome.
Mm-hmm.
There is also a good one where he looks at the microwave, and he's like, it's my favorite show. It's oatmeal going around and around and around and finished. It's a good show. I like it.
You know what I really like on old Cartoon Network?
Yeah.
Fucking Dexter's Laboratory.
Yes.
You know what the worst part about that show is, though?
No.
Going back, you realize that Dee Dee was always in the right. But maybe not in destroying Dexter's stuff, but like anytime they like try to address it, she's always like really like insightful and smart. And
Oh my god, like, honestly, there's also that moment where his friend Pops from the bar is selling crab on a stick at the beach. You know what? Adding those characters, like Carl, Pops, and that the girl next door, I can't remember what her name is, but like doing that just makes the show like perfect. Because before that, it's just Johnny doing a bunch of shit things. But those characters just add such a great dynamic. Like Carl and Johnny are basically just gay lovers, sort of. And it's great. Because Carl is like, oh, I love you, Johnny, you're so good. And he's annoying and all that stuff. But in the end, like, he's the only friend Johnny has. It's just fucking
you
great.
know what?
Krabba på pinne, Johnny!
A funny, a funny thing about Johnny Bravo for me is that was
Yeah, she was called Susie.
Johnny Bravo was the first.
Susan! Susie is...
Johnny Bravo was the first time I
Had a sexual awakening.
No. It was the first time I heard about the concept Big Brother. In the future episode.
Oh yeah, Big Brother, yeah, because they have an episode about
the clown guy who's
yeah.
just
Storebror. That game is full of weird references and episodes based on things.
Yeah, that's things you don't get as a kid.
When is the Johnny Bravo video coming? I don't know what I could possibly say. Like, Johnny Bravo is just an immensely funny character because he's just kind of sad. and like,
I remember the episode now where Susie has a lemonade stand and she's like, she becomes like a multimillionaire or something.
yeah. Yes. We should watch it.
Yeah, we should.
Like, yes.
Can you stream it or do we have to download it?
I don't think you can stream it. Maybe on Via Plus. Possibly. Someone who knows Swedish streaming services, can you stream Johnny Bravo on Via Play or anything like that? My favorite Cartoon Network cartoon might have been Ed, Edd and Eddy. That's also a show that has formed so much of my humor.
I was never that into it, actually.
Oh, it's so fucking good. Like, it's so stupid. Like, it's actually the worst, but also the best. Like, it's just so much being thrown at you. And it's amazing. Like, I don't know. It just has a really good way of using sounds. You know, instead of having the regular sounds where it's just like a, you know, it's just a bunch of the and all of that stuff. And it's never the sound effects that you expect. It's also the one where it's like
Oh yeah, this is the one where they teach you how to do the cool maneuver.
Yeah, the trick.
The trick.
You didn't take it. Can you take it now?
I think I can.
The sumo wrestler sound is literally always funny. Which one is that? That's the... Wait, which one is that? I'm sorry. Maybe I'm stupid. But yeah, it's
Another show I really loved on Cartoon Network back in the day was Courage.
yeah,
Cowardly
Courage
Dog.
the Cowardly Dog. Courage, den harige hunden.
And it was also like a show where like I didn't really
Understand.
realize the horror.
You need to make it the right order. Did you get a... Or don't you know? Do you get one later and you go back? No?
I'm just trying to brute force it.
There are too many combinations.
Literally the last one.
Oh. Courage fucked me up as a kid. Well, it should. It's a fucked up show. It's actually really fucked up.
I think the only one that kind of got me was the Return the Slab thing. And that's
Return to
mostly
Slab?
because...
Which one is that?
Return the Slab.
Oh yeah, fuck, because the
But-
3D.
yeah,
thing.
I think it's because the 3D like made it look uncanny in context.
And also, it's kind of just a scary scenario in general. Like, it's just terrible. It's an awful scenario. I'm thinking about the one with Fred,
Oh yeah.
the guy
The
who
barber.
the barber, yeah, who has a weird thing for cutting people's hair, but he always shaves them instead. That's just a weird show. Cats is
Cats
also
and- what was the duck, the Le Quack?
yeah, Le Quack. Le Quack. Freaky Fred. Yeah, Freaky Fred. In Swedish, he has the thing where he's like, he says, "Och jag var så jättestygg." Yeah. Cow and Chicken. I never liked Cow and Chicken as much.
Yeah, that was just
However-
one of those infurious shows.
Yeah, however, there are some parts I like. I have said this to
Infuriating.
Okay, there is one thing like I say, Cartoon Network has probably poisoned my mind forever and has formed my humor so much. Where it's just like, it's the small things, of course. It's the one I pull this on Kiki a few times now and then, where I say, your mother has slaved in front of the microwave for 5 minutes. I just love that line. It's just so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Where it's just like one of the good, like really good jokes in that also is that they take the trope of adults not, like their bodies not being seen, and then it's actually just that they don't
are the
have
legs,
torsos. Yeah, Dad was proud. He didn't care how. Yeah.
There was also I Am Weasel, I Am Baboon.
I am Weasel.
That was also like, I think, you know what, I think I disliked that one more.
Oh, right.
Because it was kind of like beating down on IR Baboon, and he's like, give him a break. But
Yeah,
Code
give him a break.
Chicken is just, they just are just doing stuff.
Like some of the, like that's just kind of a gross out show because it's always like about them like eating things almost. It's like it comes to the point where they're like like you see them eating really gross things.
I'm thinking of
Also, they said it, like now we're just talking about Swedish nostalgia right here, but like Two Stupid Dogs, Byrackorna, where the guy with the little piano,
Yeah.
and he's like
the guy who just appears
Yeah.
in every fucking episode.
Så
Like,
putti nutti!
it's not a funny show because every
No, it's
episode
not
is the
good.
fucking same.
Although I think that's funny. There's also one episode in the Two Stupid Dogs where they fight over if it's called a vase or a vase. And they're like, it's called vase. It's a vase, and then they fight over it, and it's really good.
Yeah, I was thinking about, there's like an episode of I Am Baboon.
They did eat butts in Cow and Chicken. It was
Oh yeah, the
rump
pig was.
roast.
Oh god.
No, yeah, pig
Now I
butts.
remember. Yeah, but like the I Am Weasel had an episode where they're building like a bridge from Paris to like Los Angeles or some shit. It's just like
Yeah.
completely ridiculous, and it's like the Halley's Comet comes and like
It becomes so small.
no,
yeah.
it catches the guy who's leading the work, and there's like, oh no, it's the Halley's Comet. It's not gonna come around for another 80 years or something. And he's just gone.
It's just a funny scenario because it's like, you know, when you think about it afterwards, it's like it's God.
That's like, I think those shows are.
I think they're funnier.
They're
if
funnier
you-
on paper, yeah. They're funnier in concept than in practice.
I think Cow and Chicken is just too weird in a
Yeah.
lot of ways, like where it's kind of hard to entirely appreciate what is going on.
It might be that you appreciate it more as an adult now.
I don't know. I think
Maybe
there are
not.
some things I just remember, like the primordial soup in that one, where they go back in time to the point of the primordial soup, and I just like that the devil is there, you know.
He's always there.
But I like that he is just called the red guy.
Yeah.
Like that's just what he calls himself.
But in Swedish, he had a better name.
What do you mean? The
Inga
röd.
brallor. It was called No Pants.
No, he has several names.
Oh, yeah,
That's the point. They change his name a
Okay.
lot. Where he's like the red guy,
Because I used to remember
Yeah,
him being called No
like
Pants.
naked and red. There's a lot of things where it's just like, yeah, herrumpen. Where it's just like, you know, that's just the deal. He's just a funny guy because he has an ass. And we could learn a lot from him. Because indeed,
He does not have pants.
No, he doesn't.
How am I supposed
Herr
to
Byxlös.
get this guy?
That's one of the things they call
Just
him.
waiting.
Mr. Pantsless.
There we go.
That's how I felt watching Fairly Odd Parents. I never watched that, and I think it's probably a bit too late for me.
Yeah, it was a bit after my time. Yeah.
Oh, you
Also,
you
I
had to jump
didn't
on the
have.
thing.
I just watched.
This one is a bit challenging, eh? You need to jump. You can't.
Oh yeah.
You
I
need to
can-
jump on
I
the thing. He's
forgot I
going
can
all the
jump.
way to his ass. No, but you need to jump on the fucking gloobers.
Oh no.
You're dead. This is bad.
Raising the red flag, white flag.
Yeah, don't bother. It's not very good. No, but like I don't even. I don't, because it's after anything I watched. It's just like I have no idea what anyone saw in Fairly Odd Parents. That's just kind of that's past me.
I only had Cartoon Network because we
Oh, you did it.
we fucked around with the television signal.
Oh yeah. Oh baby.
Back in the days of analog TV, you know.
Analog TV. We had Nickelodeon sometimes, but not always.
My grandparents had a Cartoon Network.
And then there's like the Danish commercials, of course.
Yeah, because to have commercials for kids, you need to broadcast from abroad. Because you can't broadcast commercials
Yeah.
for kids in Sweden. But you can broadcast them in another country
Yeah, it's really
to
dumb.
Sweden. It's just like, dude. Fuck
That's a
off.
bad system.
That's not a good, you know.
No, it's a
That's
really
horrible.
bad system. Why is
Yeah, I
this
was
boss
not very
so
clever
hard?
when I didn't think about using the springs earlier.
Why didn't you do it? You were talking.
I
I'm
am.
sorry. That's why.
Distracted.
No, 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 no!
That's-
You can't. You don't have time.
Oh, it's a big apple. 3
Is that an
a.m.
apple? Remember having Cartoon Network, but the colors were effed up. That's probably because you got like a signal from somewhere. That's kind of funny when that just happens, when you get like a signal of something you usually
wrong
don't
button.
have, and you're like, oh boy.
Can I watch Cartoon Network?
Sometimes watching like Danish TV in
Oh yeah, you could do
little
that because you were
Skåne.
like at the border.
yeah, where you can watch what's it called?
Bamse Killing.
Bamse Killing. Yeah. That's my favorite one. I didn't like that because that made me feel uncomfortable. Bamse Killing. De er her for at mørde det hele dagen. Yeah. Det er dejligt. That's what they said. Every time they were just like, they're going to kill you. And he pointed at you. He was like that. I'm just gonna go check. That's the worst place you can fucking put a shit. Hey? Hey, Bomba? Hey? Vad säger du? Va? Vad säger du?
Wait, did Dragon Ball go on Danish TV?
Yes. Yes, it
Was it in Danish?
Yes, it was
Oh my
in Danish.
god.
I
I
watched
just now I'm trying to imagine
Son
your,
Goku.
your first
No.
your first encounter with Dragon Ball being in Danish.
So what's really funny about that is that I remember it partly because it's just like Son Goku. Oh, Krillin. It was really good.
Was it Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z?
It was Dragon Ball Z.
Okay.
We didn't have... What?
What is she doing?
He's running. Yusuka! Yusuka? Yusuka? What are you doing? What the fuck? We lay... yeah, Dragon Ball is... Dragonsk Ball, as it's called.
Det burde ni se det!
No, it'd be nice.
Yeah, Yoko's little handkerchief.
But yeah, it is like watching, being from Skåne and listening to Danish TV is just amazing. It's great. I watched some anime stuff on Danish TV.
Did it have more anime?
I think they had something else. I don't remember exactly. I remember when Yu-Gi-Oh was on Swedish television as well.
Yeah.
It ain't great.
Yeah, we watched a couple episodes of it.
I
like
love
a
it.
year or two
We
back.
should watch it.
I don't know.
Yes, we should. It's good.
Stop it.
Especially the earlier manga stuff. I think I like that more than when it went with the card stuff. Yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon was on Channel 4. Yeah.
Pokemon! Pikachu!
As Ash would say. Yeah. Sailor Moon started... Did it start on Channel 4? I always watch it on Channel 5.
It was on Channel 4, yes.
It was right before... it was right before Batman, the animated TV show. And that was always the way you justified watching it.
Your egg experience.
Yes, of course, because I wanted to watch Sailor Moon, but it's a bit...
Sophie Prop, yeah!
What is that?
It was what it was called, like the show that had Sailor Moon.
I don't... What are you talking about? I don't know what this is. I'm sorry. This is something I have missed completely.
Well, you didn't miss it. You just don't remember it.
No, because I watched
I used to
it every
remember the
morning.
name, like
I
it
watched
came back to me
I
now.
watched it in the morning on the whatever. Dags to stiga upp! Never mind. Sailor Moon was at least on Channel 5 in the late 90s, but might have switched then to 4 later on. Maybe.
Oh,
Uh,
I want to grab these little convoys.
ett öde som man inte riktigt kan förstå. Yeah.
What?
You can't kill them.
No, I
It
can.
seems.
They just need to
Cooperate a bit.
Yeah, definitely cooperate.
But they have Legoland, so that's a plus. I've never been to Legoland.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
Maybe we should go. That's
No,
not
we
too
shouldn't
far
go
away.
there. No.
It's pretty cool.
No.
Although I guess it's
Why
not
can't you take them?
preferable to go to Legoland during a pandemic.
But haven't you heard? The pandemic is over. What are you doing? Can you take them? Yeah, you can.
Grab a ghost. That's not.
This is stupid. Where are you in this game now? I haven't been paying attention.
Like halfway or something.
This game is too long.
I'm gonna finish this part at least.
And then we're
probably done.
Yeah.
I just wanna get to the big moment.
The big
The
moment.
big moment.
You need to jump and then go into the sphere.
What?
No, you need to jump.
What
on
it?
it. You need to jump
I
on it.
thought it was like a thing where we
Jump on it. No, I don't think it moves. You need to.
Ah.
Oh shit. You have to wear Lego face masks at the very least. Oh god. I'm going to wear a Lego face mask. That would be hilarious. The Lego face mask. What are you doing?
I wanted to grab it, but I
But
shouldn't.
you're too bad at the game. You're dying. You can pick up ghosts.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any
You can
sense.
always pick up ghosts. Why wouldn't you
Yeah, of course.
pick up a ghost?
You're correct. Pick up a ghost.
Yeah.
Do it.
There's a ghost there.
Yeah. It's true. No? Woo! Oh. You were
It
so
was
close to
gliding.
falling.
Ooh. Ooh. Ah. Ooh.
Hey, apropos! Apropos! Wahoo! Wappa!
Wow.
Vision 4-1. Lego ball sack. The new Lego ball sacks. Right?
Lego ball sacks.
Red Lego ball sacks. Yeah.
Hmm?
I was just gonna see what this was. Never mind, it doesn't matter. You can still play, right, when I go
Can
around
I?
here? I think so. Yeah, you can. How cool. That's really good.
What? I'm a sneezer.
Store your Legos.
That's
in-
like my actual thing. I sneeze a lot.
You do sneeze a lot.
And people are always like, "Oh, I've never told you sneeze a lot." And I always say, yes, people have told me I sneeze a lot. I know that I sneeze a lot.
I know
I'm not-
that, Slippy.
I'm not doing it on purpose.
Are you sure?
I'm doing it because it's funny.
Are you sure?
No.
I don't do that anymore. I did that the first time. Although, now I'm more like, I'm just like, and then I'm saying like one more time. I'm just giving you the encouragement that you need. They were so afraid of you.
I'm fucking underwater.
It's not real underwater.
No. It's fake underwater.
Weapon! You killed him. Kill him. Yes. These ghosts look really weird. Oh no, Kiki, you did it. You fucking murdered yourself. You need to go in there. Oh no. Go, go, go. Amazing.
Lego pungsvett, oh no!
I don't know where to begin. Lego dick waffles. Batterier ingår ej.
Nu med hallonsmak.
Nu med hallonsmak. Oh yeah, I was really angry on Twitter a few days ago, where I had trouble finding regular like bottled water that wasn't like fizzy, and I was like, what's wrong with all these fucking companies that have like, oh yeah, here's the fucking water from this super ancient fucking well of water. It's so purified.
Purified by nature over 80 years.
Yeah, over fucking 70 years. These fucking Luca fucking shit fuck. Ramlösa. Where they're like, oh, look at our shit. And then they're like, what is the first thing they do with this fucking purified fucking magic water? Like this tasty fucking super nice water. They're like, let's put fucking bubbles in it.
Put it in a soda streamer.
Put it in a soda streamer. What the fuck is wrong with these people?
Yeah, but it's also like...
It should be a crime. I'm sorry.
It was the other week when it was really hot and we were at the supermarket and you, like... You wanted... It's water.
Yeah,
to drink.
water. But
they only
cold.
had them, like, not in the refrigerated section.
Yeah, and I got
So...
pissed off about it.
Yeah, they only had fizzy water, like... There was only like lukewarm water in bottles,
Yeah, and that
you were
kinda
like, no,
sucks.
fuck that shit. So last time we were there, you just took a bunch of like actual tap water and put it in the fridge in the store
Yeah,
for next time. We'll see if it's still there next time.
hopefully. Else I will do it again and
Oh
I will
no,
make it
Grandpa!
even more. I think he will die.
Phew. He's safe
The
and not
Ramlösa
dead.
well is pure. Let's throw some carbonation in there. Yeah, like what the fuck is wrong with them? They have like this perfect water. Like honestly, when there is a commercial that says that goes around on YouTube right now that is like, water is so good for you, and it's like, yeah, it's hard to get over the bland taste. What do you mean the bland taste? It's fucking water. It's like, oh, it's I'm quoting.
Can it be called
Fuck
a
it,
bland taste when it's no taste?
It has taste. Fuck you. The thing about water is, I'm gonna quote fucking King's Quest, motherfucker. It's life-giving water. Nectar of the gods. You fucking idiots. What are you talking about? Oh, getting over the bland taste. Here's a fucking bottle that you can put some things in so it tastes something different. What the fuck? I'm sorry. I'm just so fucking annoyed. What was it?
Är det magi? Nej, det är en helt ny flaska.
Är det magi? Är det magi? Nej, det är en helt ny flaska.
Thank goodness Klonoa's grandpa is safe.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. I was just so fucking annoyed
Yeah,
about it.
this is the big moment where people are just like, wait, what the fuck?
I think I'm not like
You're not in the moment
no.
for
But like
this moment.
the water snobs, like the people who are actually buying fucking bottles to put taste on the fuck that. It did take a dark turn. I'm sorry.
Yeah. A moment of silence for Klonoa's grandpa.
I'm glad he's safe. I'm sorry, I destroyed a moment, Kiki.
It's fine.
That you were playing up to. You were going to get to this point, and you were like, yeah, this is it.
It's a classic moment.
Yeah, have someone else seen that fucking... Any other Swede here? Have you seen the fucking problem... The fucking commercial of the air up fucking bottle thing? Where he says... Är det magi? Nej, det är en helt ny flaska. And I wanna fucking destroy that guy. I wanna destroy the people who made that commercial.
I really hate YouTube commercials.
I hate YouTube commercials, but sometimes we get... There was one recently that went like...
Ni blivna hundägare. Jag har tagit några av de gladaste jävla fuckerna
wait.
någonsin.
And I was like, fuck you, eat my ass.
You know what? Maybe this is the right time to talk about the tire commercial. The Hanguk.
He doesn't know he's dead. He could be okay.
The Hanguk
Yeah,
tires.
the Hanguk tire.
And there is like
commercials.
electrified vehicle driving. and we only get the fucking Hanguk tires. We don't have a car.
No.
I don't know why we're getting the tire commercials. But that was an easy boss.
Yeah, it was.
We got the Hanguk tire commercials so much that we just one day said, I Hanguk tire of this shit. And now we're saying that.
And you know what's really...
Oh no, Grandpa!
You know what's really
I'm
annoying?
here!
You know what's so annoying?
Oh, sorry. Dependent. Stolen.
Save your strength!
Yusuka?
I'm done for.
What is she doing?
Did you see Granny?
Yusuka? What are you doing?
But you were a strong child. Klonoa. Seems like fate were on its course. It was a short while, but it was wonderful. My great child of the wind.
Grandpa, no! Grandpa!
It sounds like he said Kiki.
Dependent back.
Yusuka?
Grandpa, don't talk anymore! That's how people sound when they reach into the silver fog. Grandpa, Kiki, I'm sorry. Grandpa. Oh my god!
See, Kiki.
It's a raw grandpa scream.
Yeah.
Kiki! I understand your feelings, but you have to get that. But shut the fuck up, you po! You're like, literally the next second we need to. But how? It's.
Oh yeah, the masculine, manly commercials. One of my favorites is when you watch someone who has a paid ad in their thing, and it's like,
Oh, it's the ball shaving cream.
and it's like, dude, you really know your audience, don't you? When you are actually just
Doing the ball shaving cream.
it's like
It's such a bizarre thing.
no, but it's like it's fine. It's just like, but if you like your demographic is so so boy that it's like I don't even know. It's funny.
Smooth the ball shaving cream.
Let's go.
But before we get into today's episode, let me talk about Balls Shaving Club. Shave your face and your junk too, now with the same razor. No, I don't want to do that. Why would I want the same razor? That fucking thing where it's like one blade. I don't want one blade for both my face and my fucking dick. What are you talking about? That's like the stupidest fucking invention ever. Why would I want to shave with the same fucking fucking thing, both in my face and my fucking balls? It is an actual product. It's a fucking it's called I think it's a Philips One Blade
With
or
my
something.
body.
It doesn't matter. I'm of course exaggerating a bit. However, it's like, oh, one blade for everything on your fucking body. Just fucking do it.
I think
I want to continue just a little bit.
just a little bit.
I want to say the things. The Hanguk tire thing is funny
Okay, well,
because
well,
we will
continue.
never... We'll never be able to say that in any video or anything. I Hanguk tire of this shit. It's just funny where they're like,
As electrical vehicle driving gets quieter, so does our tires.
how? How do
we
they
just
get
made
tired?
the rubber quieter.
We made it rubber out of balls. Ball skin from the Ballsinator. You know the racer that you bought from watching Suga Conroy? Yeah, we're using the skin from that.
I literally barely know who Shaka Conroy is.
I just know the name.
I just said the name. That was the first name that came up in my... Like a potato peeler
That's a
for your
YouTuber-ass
balls.
name.
It is a... One YouTuber name that I think is more YouTuber-y is Pots and Pans 97.
Are we just making up
Yes.
names now? Mark Placebo, that's also like a... that's a YouTuber-ass name.
We need to write that down so we can use that for a segment whenever we do a thing where I put on a I put on a fucking like sunglasses and a cap, like a trucker cap, and I have a beer in my hand and I'm like,
I'm Mark Placebo. Time to rank my favorite video games in the Splatoon series. Here's my tier list.
I'm trying to come up with another one.
Mark Placebo is amazing.
Stylo Galaxy. No, Stylo Flashlight or something, I don't know.
Yeah. Doki Doki Boom. Okay, I know.
Fresh Tail 51.
Fresh Tail 51.
That's awesome.
Bungus Cakewalk. Something like that. Beer. What if fizzy water was also dirty? Yes. What if we put fucking shit in it? I hate fizzy water.
What if we just like
What if
compressed
we made-
wheat so much until it became fucking dog water?
Yeah.
What if, guys? What if we took fucking the Ballsinator and we fixed that like fucking one blade?
The fucking commercials for
Oh, it's got fried.
for balls.
I have 30
The
extra lives.
commercials for balls, Kiki. Armored Skeptic has to be
Yeah,
one of
that's
the worst. Well,
that's
yes.
like a joke thing. That's not a joke.
It is absolutely horrendous, yes. It's actually one of the worst names for a YouTuber ever made. Like, it's just fucking...
I think that's probably one of the points where like the whole Rantzona thing
Oh my god. the
got too
Rantzona.
far.
Possibly. The Rantzona thing is just kind of funny in a way because it's really silly because all of them have this pose.
Why didn't we never made a crossing arms pose for your...
No, because
Little-
we didn't want to.
We explicitly didn't do that.
Yeah, that was the whole
Okay.
point, sort of, that
I
we
don't really
didn't want to do
remember.
it. No, you're supposed to hit that one.
I know. It's just that you see the grading is like...
You're a little
Thing
grading.
weird. So I was just wondering. if
Yeah,
this is good.
rationalist bear.
Isn't it reasonable?
Reasonablest bear, yeah, sure. Whatever, it doesn't matter. It's funny though. And all of those fuckers.
What was the one Hot Cider had in the 1 minute remaining one?
I don't know. I
The
don't remember.
wolf who got feral.
I don't remember. I just remember the fucking guy we watched, the furry feet guy. Why are you jumping like that? You should have jumped on the thing.
Yeah.
How else would you know?
Furry
How
feet
else
guy.
would someone know if you're not quite sure about all this? Unless you cross your arms. Yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm ready to talk now about my fucking ass. And I'm gonna be real with you. So, Anita, are you really saying that all video gamers are like this? Because that doesn't sound very reasonable at all. I was thinking that feminism was meant to be inclusive.
But you're not inclusive to me.
This is
You're not including me in your feminism.
very hypocritical.
Haven't you ever heard of Lara Croft? How else would some... no. How else?
Haven't you heard of Lara Croft? There is no video game sexism anymore.
There is only one woman in video games.
She's strong, great, and has a
Have
massive
you heard
rat.
about this movie called Terminator 2, which had one woman in it? That means no movie can ever be fucking problematic again.
Wait, who did I say? Yeah, the furry feet guy. He was sure something. He's like,
I'm of course not saying that racism isn't bad, but I'm saying that it's good.
basically what he
Don't
said.
quote this out of context.
Whatever. Fuck. It's just a bit funny, that fucking thing. He, like, when he put his feet, his Radzona's feet, on top of the table, and the feet start smelling, it's just fucking... It's amazing. What about Samus? The one whose gender was intentionally hidden for the entire game. Yeah, you know, it's still cool. You know, this Tomb Raider 2 game is great and all, but I know how they could have really spiced up the plot. Which, more tits.
Tit Raider,
Tit Raider, yeah.
if you know what
Like,
I mean.
it's just kind of funny because, you know, Tomb Raider, of course, the originals and all that. Yeah, she is the protagonist and all that. But all the surrounding material is just about how sexy and how much you want to fuck her.
Yeah.
Like, that's all it is. Like, all of the commercials,
Wasn't she
everything.
in like Playboy or something? And they
Yes.
did like a thing of
Yes.
it. They were just like, oh, she's so progressive. She's the first.
She's
She's the first video game character to be on the cover of Playboy, and it's just like, I don't think that's...
It's funny. It's just really strange. What about Crystal?
okay.
Fox was only looking at her in that crystal. He never actually did anything to her. Oh, God. I hate this conversation. It's a bad conversation. Why did you do that?
The perspective is off.
The perspective is off.
I'm
Are you
making excuses.
becoming Mike Matei? Where you're like, what the fuck? It shifted. When did you do that? It never even. I didn't see it. Did you see it, James?
No, I didn't see it. I'm James Wolf. I didn't see it.
That's how he sounds as well. And Mike Matei is just like,
Wow, this fucking game. I can't even see what's happening.
there is yeah.
The fucking James and Mike Monday when they played Donkey Kong Country 3.
Yeah, that's one of the funniest
Oh,
things. We
it's
never
one of the
mentioned
worst
that.
fucking things I've ever seen in my life.
We never mentioned that, but they play Donkey Kong Country 3 in a Mike and James Monday or whatever it's called. It's where Mike Matei and the Angry Video Game Nerd sits and plays games together. And they, one of the things that you kind of have to be aware of when you're doing this, what we're doing, is that you're not paying full attention
No.
because you're talking. Like, that's kind of labor
You
in
also
itself.
kind of want to get things moving along.
Yeah.
So you don't like stall too much.
So fucking they get stuck on the Ellie the elephant part where you're supposed to suck up water,
Yeah.
and they're stuck there for like an hour or something. And
Yeah.
and then after they're done and they realize that it was their
big,
fault.
The big signals of like how do you do this? They
Yeah.
ignore everything, the bottom prompts and everything, the water meter. They
Yeah.
refuse and decide adamantly that they're supposed to do it in another way.
You can't do this. You
No,
need
I
to-
know. And then when they finally figure it out, they're just like, "What the fuck? Why didn't the game tell me this?" It's just like the game did.
The game
The
did
game
tell
did.
you.
You just didn't listen.
Like, instead of realizing that you didn't pay attention, they're like adamant that no, it's the game's fault, and it's like, dude, stop.
I'm just gonna fucking.
Oh, you did it. God, I just find that funny.
Yeah.
It's horrendous, but also like, yeah.
Huh?
It's not as good as the one on the N64. What a bunch of video games.
Remember video games?
I don't remember video games.
There are no good video games.
There are no good video games anymore.
Klonoa was the last video game ever released.
I don't think that's true, because then we would probably be speaking against our own lists of games that are great. What are you doing, Yusuka? What is she doing?
Hmm?
I can hear her like scratching or something. What?
He's playing.
Give me a second. Excite bike. What do you mean? What do you mean excite bike?
Well, it's exciting.
It is an exciting game.
Ah!
Come on, Yusuka. Where is she? Where's that little fucking goober? Hello? Oh, there you are. What the fuck?
Hmm?
I was just looking for her, and then suddenly she's fucking behind me. Goober's here.
Are you making noises to the cat?
Ah! I'm playing.
Are you playing?
I'm playing with the cat.
Playing the cat game?
I'm playing with the Yusuka. Oh, Yusuka. There's so much energy. Oh! What are you doing? Huh? So,
He's playing with the cat?
I'm playing with the cat. She's clearly in need of help.
Yusuka!
She's a little goober. A little goober.
I'll finish this level and then we're done, I think.
Not the game we wanted, but the game we needed. Super Mario 64 is the best game ever made. That's what they say. Yusuka? We had the same guy who was really adamant about the fact that Toy Story 4 was made by people who are evil, and they want to destroy everything you love, and they hate Toy Story. He also said that he also put Super Mario 64 on his list of top 10 worst video games of all time. And in the same and on the same thing, like when he goes on to his best games ever made, he has the fucking audacity to then also add in that one. He's like, yeah, I didn't add Cars on this one, but it's an honorable mention. And also, what's actually on the list is Over the Hedge on GameCube. And I'm like,
Super Mario 64
And he's like,
Crawled.
no, wait, no, but he's like, yeah, it was
So
revolutionary at the time. Dude, it's... Dude, you can't, like, I'm sorry, but like, fuck. That's like being like, Super Mario Bros. Is the worst game ever made. And I'm like, dude, oh my god. It's so, like, that's just so fucking weird. That just goes, like, just shows your whole ass, sort of. Where it's like, I don't know if you understand, like, video games. And the history of video games. Like, yeah. Like, the Toy Story 4 video is one of the worst ones I've ever watched. And it's is it 5 parts?
It's 5 parts,
It's
yeah.
5 parts, 1 hour each.
I've watched
explain.
all of it, just out of curiosity.
And it's horrendous.
It was abysmal, it wasn't really funny. So, like, I kind of recommend it. It was just, like...
No, it's horrendous. It's absolutely lifeless and makes me wanna fucking end.
That's kind of a funny thing with that, because, like, when you see someone really hating something for kind of, like...
Kind of strange reasons,
Yeah,
in a way,
kinda
where it's like over the
petty
top.
reasons, you suddenly start appreciating it, like, out of spite.
Yeah, we started
So suddenly
watching
we
things.
started, like, actually looking at Toy Story 4 and we're just like, oh, it's actually like a pretty
Yeah.
cool movie, it's doing things.
I just think that, like, I think when you talk about
Ah!
Super Mario 64 in some sense, I think it's a hard game to put on a worst games list, because it's like, I think
That's
you
just
gotta-
a juicy take.
yeah,
like, you're
but
just
you
doing
kind
it
of
for the
need
clout.
to. I think you kind of showing that you probably don't entirely understand when you say that. Oh yeah, it was revolutionary for the time, dude. Like, it's still revolutionary. Like, it's
Its presence is still felt
you
to
have
this day.
you have, like, you're saying that it's like, oh yeah, it was revolutionary, but do you understand why and how? Because it doesn't seem like it. Oh my god. I think Toy Story 4 is fine. I think it has some really good moments. And
As I said, I
like it.
wouldn't make it myself if I could decide.
No, absolutely
But,
not. But I feel
what
like
we
after
have is
listening
fine.
to it,
It's a
after
good
listening
movie.
to a lot of stuff on it, I think it's kind of clear that the people making it did their best. And
DS
actually
version
wanted to
of
make something.
64?
Oh, the DS
Mario?
version, it's fine. It's
Yeah,
it's not the it's
I've
not
only
the
played
same.
like once or twice.
Yeah. I played
Like
it
once
a
when the
bunch.
DS was new, and then like one time after that.
It's Super Mario 64.
Yeah, more
I mean,
levels and stuff.
Like,
It's just
it
a cool game.
it's fine. Perfectly fine. I wouldn't like I've never really felt it necessary to point out a bunch of stuff that people have already pointed out, like, oh, the D-pad isn't good for it and such, and I'm like, I don't fucking care. I don't care at all. I think you can partly, I haven't actually tried it, but you can play it with the touchscreen as an analog, and I think it's probably fine that way.
Yeah, it was
that's
clearly
a
made,
funny thing.
made for that, and people kind of forget it now.
Yeah, because the touchscreen is meant to be the replacement for the D-pad, and I think it probably works fine that way.
It's a bit like Star Fox Command.
Yeah, I think Star Fox Command is a bit more built around it though,
Yeah.
since it's not just a remake of something else. But yeah, I think it's fine. I don't feel it necessary to to make a big review about what's good and bad about it, you know. I'm sure there is a mod for it on the DS emulator, but I'm not. I wouldn't bother, probably. I just play it like it is. I kind of think it's easy to get around and get a feel for it. It's not that bad. I think it kind of mitigates some of that
because of how you turn around in that game compared to the original. That just makes it work a bit better and so on. Because some of that stuff could be a bit tricky sometimes. WarioWare Touched is fun. It's a good game. I like it a lot. I played it a bunch when I had a DS. I also remember playing Contact all the way to the end, but I do not remember what happened. Which is a bit funny. Yeah, like it's a video game. Super Mario 64 is just really important. It's a cool game. And the Klonoa is Super Mario 64.
Are we done? I think we're done.
I think we're done. On that note, Klonoa.
Yeah. There's like 3 more levels, but I'm done. We're
We
like
can
4 hours
finish
in
that.
now.
We could.
Yeah,
Oh
the
shit!
fucking scary
save?
enemies.
Can you save?
Yeah, I said.
We could possibly finish it in.
No.
No,
No.
not now. I mean,
Oh, in another
in
stream
the
or
week
something, maybe.
weekend, like
Maybe.
possibly come back in the weekend and play some more.
Yeah.
I mean, why not? Hello, everyone. So, if you want to support us on Patreon, do it. There's a link right here.
There's a link.
Patreon.com/.
Also, this will be the VOD for all this will be saved on our
extra
other
channel.
YouTube channel.
It's called.
in a playlist. It's unlisted, but it's in a playlist.
It's called Transparency Second Layer.
Yeah.
There's a link to it on our regular channel.
Yeah.
So we'll be back another time. Maybe we'll do it now that we have a better layout.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do it more often because
Maybe.
it's so easy.
Maybe.
Possibly not for 4 hours.
No.
But I think we might do it more often if we actually have an easy layout to work
Yeah.
with.
We actually have.
Oh.
We can. It's like.
We have 2 colors. Yeah. Look at this. Look at this cool thing. You gotta
we
change
can-
the camera.
If we want, we can do it this way as well.
Look at that. Red.
Different moves.
So we have 2 different colors.
I played around with it.
Maybe
but
we
it's
should do
great.
switch between them.
Yeah,
now and
did
then.
for other games.
Sonic
Like
stream,
if we
maybe.
switch games, maybe we should do that. So it's kind of really easy to see.
What Sonic game? Because we might actually do a Sonic stream
We might do a
Soon.
Sonic stream next. Yeah,
soon,
soon.
if you know what I mean.
If you know what it's meant.
So, but we might come back if you want to during the weekend and finish this thing. If you want to,
Maybe.
why not? So we can try
We'll
out
see.
and see how
We'll
many
see.
people
We'll see.
pop up during the weekend as well. Sonic CD. Sonic 1. Sonic CD. Everyone wants us to play all of the games. Support us on Patreon and we will play Sonic 1. I'm sorry, maybe not. That's not a promise I can make. Anyway. Have a goober time.
A goober time.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Bye everyone.